What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy VapeCoach, and we are back again, your live guys. Today, a stacked double elimination bracket for your viewing pleasure. What is up to everybody watching around the world, and great to have you guys all back. Guys, today is going to be Garkusha taking on Amirsam, Disarted taking on Wasnet, Legenda taking on Nicky Mabob, and Miska taking on the legend SnakeDoe himself. Chad, let's get you right to it. I see so many goats here in the chat. Bowser, Adam Murphy, Big Rev, Crime Rider, Bowling Why Not, and so many more. Guys, welcome all back to the chat, and let's get you to it. Match number 1 is on the way. Garkusha taking on Amirsam. Let's get you right to it, and let's go! And what is going on, Big Bowser? And Adam says, you do shoeies for 20? We definitely used to. It was a fun time. However, we don't do challenges like that, at least not very often. You don't do anything for free, chat. All right, let's go, though. It's going to be Amirsam, though. He is coming out with the Omni-Man, and it is going to be Garkusha, though. He is coming through with that Takeda piece. Let's get it, though. And by the way, Bowser coming through with some love already. All right, let's do the damn thing, though. And once again, welcome to everybody tuning in from around the world. We're heading to Johnny's match. And by the way, guys, we've got some cross-continental matchups today. The Middle East, Europe, North America, South America, and Australia are all going to be represented. And yo, Miska, congratulations on that top 8. I better get to see that Shang. And right now, we're working our way through Amirsam. Fearsome Amirsam, though. He made top 8 yesterday. He's looking to make a lot more right now. However, Garkusha coming through with all the overheads in the world. Y2J, what's going on? And Y2J, you are just in time for match number 1, winner semifinal number 1, and as you can see, Garkusha, he's gonna be laying it on rather thick. All right, Miska, who are you playing today? Who do you got for us? Gangster for life, it would not be a stream without you. Welcome back. And all right, though, this is gonna be none other than Garkusha, though. He's taking a giant lead over Amirsam. The overhead, absolutely gonna be stopping you in your tracks. Good grab, even better tech, though, on the side of Garkusha. Garkusha looks completely comfortable in this matchup. We do not oftentimes see Amirsam on this matchup. Significant iron, what's going on, my goat? All right, Low's coming out, though, and once again, these lashes, and that is going to be all Garkusha taking care of business. Garkusha represented by 9Z, Amirsam represented by CGF. Let's get it, and let's go. And yo, Argonaut, what's up, man? Dude, welcome back to the chat. Always a pleasure. Right now, and by the way, Adam, do not even worry about it, man. You do so much for this stream already. I could not ask anything more of you. However, I can ask you to definitely sit back and watch this action. However, down one's coming out. Good grabs on the side of none other than Amirsam. He's starting to lock in. And yo, what's going on, Rev? It would not be a stream without you either, man. One of our earliest channel members. And right now, we are seeing the damage come out early, left, right, and center field. Garkusha starting to pull away. Oh, Jesus, chat trying to go for the plus frames is going to be none other than Amirsam. And now trying to instill his will, though. Will not give up his turn. That 4-3, not going to be shimming anybody. Good grab, but again, a better tech. Flamingos in the background, though. Rubber duckies as well. These grabs are not going to be paying off. And what is going on, Robert Humes? Robert Humes says, sorry, I missed the stream yesterday. I was at work. Here's some love. Robert Humes, do not even worry about it, man. That is what replays are for. And thank you so much for our first super chat of the day. You absolute demon. Nothing but love. And David Darkfrog, hopefully I'm saying that right. What is up, man? I see you in the house. And that is going to be a tie ball game on the side of Amirsam, who's coming out with more heat than I can take. But right now, I appreciate that. Right now, we are seeing it, though. Garkusha able to tie this up. And what is going on, Big Rev? Rev coming through with a 50 bomb, absolutely blowing us away. Rev dropping that heat, dropping it like it's hot, dude. Thank you so much. Kia, what's up? And Y2J as well. And by the way, Rev says, you know what? Since Adam can't donate, I've got you covered. Rev, thank you so much. Chat, can we get some big R's? And dude, can we get some big R's in the chat for not only Robert, but for Big Rev as well? What is even happening in this match? I'm losing my mind. And look at this, though. It looks like Garkusha started to lay it on. By the way, already $55 in that super chat. And Bowser's still coming through with some love as well. All right, it's getting spicy, though. I will admit that, Bowser, but I'm only going to admit it once. All right, do you spin the fatal blow? One has to wonder, though. He's not going to let loose just like me inside of an elevator. By the way, Rev and Robert Humes, thank you guys again so much for all the love. There's a grab. Garkusha's in some trouble, chat. All right, he's got a very small life lead. It's looking a little bit small, but it does. Hang on. And that is going to be it, though. He tried to call him out with the belly bump. And, guys, I cannot believe that. Already $55 in that super chat. Thank you guys again so much. However, with that, it's going to be Garkusha going up on a 1-0 score. And, Chad, I've got to give you your money's worth on the entire way, Chad. And, by the way, Malmers, welcome back to the building. Goat now coming through from Germany. What is up, my man? And Bowser said, yeah, that's what she said. Hey, not to me, though. Not to me. Trust me, Chad. I'm tough. And once again, welcome to all 60 people in the building. All 60 goats. It's like a 60-headed goat, Chad. And we like that sort of thing. What's going on, by the way? Big Spoon coming through. All right, Chad. Once again, though, Amirsam, though, going to be on the receiving end of a ton of that damage. He is going to have to fight back. And all right, the love is already starting. We're coming out with a serial killer, Chad, and I appreciate that. Garkusha, though, looking better, worse for wear here in match number 2. Chat, let's get it back your way and let's go!
Through your flesh.
And all right, chat, here is the question I have, man. Who is SnakeDoe going to play today? Who is Miska? For you guys who don't know, there are a couple bands here today. However, these players are coming out with some very interesting characters. Mohammedian, what's going on, man? And I cannot say anything more. By the way, guys, if you've not, by the way, Adam Murphy says, what is the super chat about? So all super chats do support the stream directly. That means basically it's like my once a month paycheck that is basically supporting me. If anybody wants to support the player prize pool, you can look no further than right here. However, never mandatory, but always appreciated, guys. Once again, nothing here is ever mandatory except for Y2J liking that stream. You better do it right now. All right, Lowe's coming out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna stab the guts, blow out the guts, give him that Taco Bell treatment. And we're working our way in. The overhead lash is not gonna find their mark. Punches right through the jacks. All right, though, we're going aerial on this. You don't want to be the one to let it get away. Men have that and serial killers have that. Slicey dicey, though, he is looking to mix a pot of it. The low's gonna be good, Chad. Y2J, make another account and like it again. Oh, Jesus, overhead technology. And look at this, though. Fearsome Amirsam with all the mix. The beast from the Middle East, as Mohammedian says. Okay. Chad, my eyeballs are peeled. Literally, I have no eyelids. I cannot stop looking away. Spawn, because I hate watching it. And this is going to be the beginning of the end. No, it's not. Put a pin in that one, Chad. We are not buying any of that stock. Amirsam, what do you got? The jump in's coming, though. He avoids that like every Tinder date with me. 72 degrees. Things are heating up inside this mansion. And then that is going to be Garkusha finding his way back. And by the way, Rev, we caught him. We caught him not like in the chat. However, he donated $50. So we're going to let it slide for now. We got you, Rev. And Bowser says we're drinking some margaritas today. We're living life by the pool, and all I can say is that we're gonna be yapping our mouths off, chat, for your viewing pleasure, of course. Already 72 goats in the building. Are you kidding me? And okay, Garkusha right now trying to come through shimmy neutron, maybe a little bit Shinbo slice. However, with that, we're working our way in again and again, chat. And Yoko says, why are some characters banned? We just want to make it more interesting for you guys. You know, we see a lot of Havoc, we see a lot of Sector, we see a lot of Scorpion Pharah. We want to see what else the players have. And once again, there's going to be the Jax coming out, tries to call out the cameo. That overhead not going to find its mark, though. Good defense on the side of Garkusha. However, he will be losing that life lead. And that makes me sad, chat. Okay? And this mansion getting absolutely destroyed. Called the Roomba on the double right now. All right, Amirsam, the thing is, though, he cannot afford to let this life lead go. Good defense again until it's not. Garkusha right now trying to get slid on into home plate. Low's coming out yet again. And down one to pepper you. And 1, 2, 3, big slice, and that is going to be Amirsam tying it up. By the way, Zafiro saying this is such a sick matchup. Dude, I hope you guys are enjoying this, man. Once again, we do work pretty hard. Shutter's in the background. We're trying to get all these matches set up, guys. What you are seeing directly is going to be that top 8. However, once again, we are cutting loose just like me inside of that elevator chat, and now the pressure really starting to heat up from Amirsam. Knives coming out, blades coming out. More jump-ins, though. Gets rid of the homie. Overhead is going to be good to go. And right now, we are waking up with boutons, and that makes me angry, chat. And skybound and down. This is going to be Amirsam Airlines. Your flight going to be fully booked, but put a delay on that. Going to be dropping that one left, right, and center field. And Garkusha going to be taking full advantage of any and all of that. Garkusha right now, he is the Michael Jordan of not giving up life leads. And right now, you can see it, though. However, got to break away from any and all of that. Down one. All right, though, this is where Garkusha, he's got to lock in, though, and Amirsam is in some trouble. He's in the red zone. However, that Movado mine going to be coming out. Oh, Jesus, though, he tries to call it out, though. There's the lashes. And this could only be a matter of time. Amirsam, what do you do from here? And Amirsam trying to make that one last call out. Can he do it? Overhead, he whiffs, though. On the low, and that is going to be in a little bit anticlimactic. However, that is going to be a 2-0 score on the side of Garkusha. Looking good, man. These are 2 of Europe and Middle East best, though. And once again, a 2-0 lead coming on the side of Garkusha. We have not seen him in a little while. He's looking pretty up to speed today. And once again, guys, thank you so much for all the love. I see nearly 100 goats up in the building. And by the way, Rev and Robert Humes coming through with 55 combined super chat dollars. Thank you guys again so much. And by the way, Bowser lighting this place up with those chilies. Do not think I stopped noticing. All right, all eyes now on Amirsam. What do you do from here? What do you go with on this one? And he's looking at Havoc. What does he want to do here? What does he want to go with? By the way, Disarted and Wasnet, get those invites locked and loaded. What's up, by the way, Gurmik? And we're looking, we're cooking. He goes with the Liu Kang. This is, I'm gonna say, one of his main characters. All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's go and let's roll. Amirsam taking on Garkusha. Garkusha holding all the cards. And by the way, Gurmik enjoying the event says, you know what? I like to see the step back of meta. And Bowser says, we're not done. Let's go. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out. We're closing in on 5,300 subscribers, and I gotta say, man, that is a very, very good feeling. Thank you guys again so much for everything you do for us. Hopefully you're enjoying the action. And significant iron drop in a 20 bomb! Oh my God, I nearly passed out from that significant iron drop in the heat on us this early. You absolute demon! Iron, thank you so much for that. Already $70, $75 on the board combined between Super Chat and Iron coming through. Says, you know what, Vape, you've been taken care of today. You're pampered. Let me get the players taken care of. Iron, thank you so much. And that is not his first time donating to the stream. Thank you so much to one of our goats, Big Iron. It says, you know what, Vape, I see you're not on Twitch. We're following you straight to the YouTubes. And all right, once again, though, this Liu Kang coming to bang. By the way, Robert Hume, Big Rev, and Iron, thank you so much for all the love. And Bowser, do not think anything you do goes forgotten. All right, the forward four gonna find its mark in Amirsam, looking a lot more top tier on this Liu Kang pick. So far, 20 clams to play for. That is quite a bit of clams, Chad, I'll be perfectly honest. If I had 20 clams, you would never see me again. Give me one quick second. Let's see what we're cooking with, chat. Let's see what we're lurking with. Once again, any donations do support the players directly. I gotta say a giant thank you for all three of you. And by the way, Wasnet, I do have your invite. We should be seeing you soon. Unless fearsome Amirsam is able to bring this back. So why is Amirsam on Liu? I don't know, man. He's trying to become a Liu Kang player. Liu Kang, by the way, in my opinion, a very underrated character in this game. A bit of a jack of all trades. Not really a master of any. However, Amirsam, though, comes out, they grab you. No, Motaro's on the way. At least one would think, yes, sir. And he drops the combo. Not like this, Amirsam. Right now, we are just trying to work our way in. He calls out to Jack, spend the fatal blow, kill him now! And I got news for you, Chad. He is not dead. That is 1,100 health. We know exactly what it is we are cooking with right here and right now. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? We got to talk to the cat on this one. What's up, by the way? Curious George Zafiro kicking it with us as well. Nearly 100 people in the chat, and it's only the first match. Fireball's coming out. Amirsam looking at his own. He spends the fatal blow, and that's going to be not good. And the down two to send it home, though. Look at that. What a call out coming from Amirsam with that. And by the way, Bowling Wana says, why am I listening to this man scream at me for 2 hours? I don't know, but it's catchy. And you know what? We're not going nowhere. I gotta say, Amirsam says there will be no blanks, not here, not today. And by the way, when Iron dropped that 20 bomb, I damn near thought I was gonna pass out. I'm not even kidding, Chad. However, let's get you back to the action, or we're gonna stay alive as long as we can, Chad. Let's get you back to that action. And all right, let's do it, Chad. Let's go. Amirsam finally waking up. And by the way, I see all those likes pouring in, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Once again, we are a completely crowd-funded event, and we would not be able to do what we do without you guys. Thank you so much. However, now we gotta give you your money's worth here, though. Our feet is to the fire, Chad, and that makes me angry.
No, that doesn't make it mine.
All right, CGF's own Amirsam still gonna be down 2-1. However, it's gonna be looking a lot better with this Liu Kang pick, Chad. Let's go. Once again, this entire top 8 is going to be ran on stream today. If you're waiting for SnakeDoe, he is going to be match number 4 today. Still got about 3 more until he is going to be up on deck. Garkusha says, let me close this out. I do not want this Liu Kang to get any momentum. However, it's going to be a little bit late for that, chat. Nice. Overhead lashes, though. Amirsam making a great call out. However, a well-placed counter on the side of Garkusha. Garkusha trying to get that shimmy neutral. Maybe that Shim Leahy. Once again, taking on a good Takeda. It's like being the short man at the urinal. You're going to have to be on your toes. More lows coming out. And by the way, Mitsuka says, legend against idiot. Oh, man, hey, man, you're not an idiot, man. You know that. However, I will say, if you don't play Shang today, I'm going to be rather sad. Throws him back down, and look at the damage on the side of Garkusha, though. He is trying to send this on set point. And Nicky Mabob said, bro, flawless block 5 times in a row. That is right. And by the way, we do have the pleasure of having Nicky Mabob here, a.k.a. Fidget Stimmer, going to be coming from Australia. That is right, chat. When we say worldwide event, we mean the entire world. It's a big world, chat. And we just crossed that 100 viewer mark. What is up to everybody watching around the world? Guys, I came out today on fire, literally. I have combusted. Solid grab. And by the way, Bowser, yes, ripped to Jim Leahy as well. All right, 4-4, down 1. Amirsam, though, with a sizable lead. What's going on, Wasnet? Oh, Jesus. And Lowe's coming out. Garkusha right now, though, the jumps. He's starting to bring this one back. Ward 4 technology. Down 1. And there's going to be a grab. However, we are not buying any of that stock. These flawless blocks, though, you can hear that drum beat every single time. Down 1, forward 4. And this could be the beginning of the end. Do we get that game 5, chat? I need to see it. Garkusha trying not to let up on this life lead. Overhead lashes. And there's another low. Garkusha, though, trying to place this one. Trying to get a well-placed timing one, but that Motaro gonna get you out of that corner. Jack's getting blown to smithereens. There's the jump in coming from Garkusha. However, this fatal blow gonna smack you, but it is not nearly gonna be enough. Liu Kang working with that 1,000 health. Oh, Jesus, Chad. All right, all eyes right now. All eyes on Garkusha. The jump in coming, and he is absolutely going to land that jump 3. Chad, we are going to a final round here in match number 4.
Fight.
By the way, guys, how are you enjoying the fighting games that you are currently playing right now? I know for me personally, I play a lot of Guilty Gear. How is that new Invincible fighting game, guys? Let me know. I'm hearing from some people it's pretty good. I'm hearing from some people they don't know if it's going to be a flash in the pan. I'm curious to play it myself. However, right now we are all focused here on some Mortal Kombat 1 action. Overhead on the side of Garkusha. Gotta break away from any and all of that. That is gonna be a direct punish though. Calls him out before the Motaro. And Garkusha absolutely gonna start to pull away. Fireball City, population new, bro. And right now you can see Amirsam though. He is trying to zone. Not able to get that shimmy. A shimmy neutron, one would say, and that is going to be a huge punish. This could be the beginning of the end. Garkusha looking to put this away. A bit of a drop-to-mole, though. You got to think one more would send us his direction. However, Amirsam would have to be close to perfect. Is it possible? Yes. Is it likely? Who knows? And goes for the grab, though. Goes for the front grab. That is basically guaranteed with Liu Kang. Oh, and that is going to do it, though. And that is going to be Garkusha winning that trade. And Chad, a 3-1 score sends this home. Garkusha moving through to winners finals. Currently $20 on the board coming from my GOAT Significant Iron. Chad, let's go take a look at that replay. And Yoko saying it'll be forgotten in a month or two. Don't say it ain't so, Chad. And by the way, Nicky Mabob says we're getting those ads. Watch the ads, Nicky Mabob. They're important. Maybe they're important. I know some guys get some weird ads out there, however, Chad, I have no idea what any of that's about. But let me take you back to that bracket. Let me show you how things are currently cooking up. So, if you're just tuning in, that is going to be none other than Garkusha. He is going to be moving through to winners finals. And Chad, moving down to the lower side of the bracket is going to be Amirsam. If you're a fan of the Beast from the Middle East, keep sticking around. He will have another shot at redemption. Chad, coming up next, though, our next winner semifinal, I got Wasnet taking on Disarted. Disarted, though, known for that high-level gameplay. Wasnet, the exact same thing. Chat, invites are out. Let's get this party started. Nicky Mabob, I know people were talking about that yesterday. All right, Chad, we are on the way. Let's get this party started. Once again, welcome all 112 plus goats in the building. Kia, what's going on? All right, Disarted, though, coming out of 9Z. Wasnet coming out of OTR. Let's get going. Hey, Bowser. Hey, shout outs to watching weird videos on YouTube, man. I know I had to do it myself. All right, the players are here, except for Wasnet, who we kind of need. Let me go ahead and get him an invite, and let's get it. Once again, guys, we try to bring you this action as quick as possible. Let's roll. And by the way, guys, yeah, this is, I would say, our first complete week exclusively on YouTube. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Hopefully it's a smooth experience. I know nothing's going to be quite like Twitch. However, hopefully the action is going to be all the same. All right, let's do it. Disarted coming out of 9Z, and it will be Wasnet coming out of OTR. And now, gentlemen, start your engines. Let's get cooking. All right, let's go. All right, Disarted, do we see the Baraka today? Do we see the General Shao? One has to wonder. Wasn't, though. It's going to be another Takeda. By the way, Disarted, if you've never seen his Baraka, this is going to be a demonic Baraka. Let's go!
Creature, I am deceased.
And all right, these two staring at each other's eyes. This is going to be our next winner semifinal. By the way, after this will be Legenda taking on Nicky Mabob. And for that, I would say probably have Legenda hosted. Although I don't know how good the Oceanic region servers are. All right. But by default, this is an EU series, so we're going to go with that. However, overhead, though, coming on the loose from Disarted, though. He's walking him towards the corner. This Baraka looking to absolutely clap back, though. Look at the damage already on display. Wasn't trying to wake up with buttons. And by the way, the Kano pick out of Diz. This is crazy. Disarted says, take your turn, because we've got overheads. And look at this Kano pressure. Disarted came out with a game plan. He's executing that to a T. Down one. I know, Kano cameo is crazy, Miska. And Chad, this should be the beginning of the end. Wasnet unable to make his way out of this corner, getting mashed on and getting absolutely stabbed to death. Disarted going to be pulling away.
Try and kill me. Round 2. Fight.
And just as we settle into this event, if you're just tuning in, by the way, this is match number 2. You've only missed one. Once again, guys, we should have a total of about 10 matches for your viewing pleasure today. Every single one of these top 8 matches is going to be on stream. We try to run these tournaments every single day. And by the way, tomorrow will be Shark Tank. That'll be Qualifier 7. We've got some insane names already signed up. Be sure to tune in. Remember, that's going to be Qualifier 7 of 16. Double down 1. Cannot quite reach him with those T-Rex arms of Baraka. Wasnet finally starting to find some footing. Thanks for license, bro. I was trying to say, I don't think I've ever seen Ermac player win one of your tournaments. It's been a little while. It's been quite a while. I think the last Ermac player to win one of our tournaments was going to be Hody. However, 4-3 on the side of Diz, though. He is absolutely starting to cook, though. Can he bring this back? And Wasnet waking up with a fatal blow. Is that going to punish? No, yes, it does. Oh, my God. Disarted absolutely chopping him to bits. Is it enough to kill? We got to check with the cat. We got to check with the kitty cat. No, he's alive. He's alive. But not for long, though. Disarted. Gonna clap him out of the air, and that is gonna be a 1-0 score. Disarted starting to come out with violence. And Wasnet, he might need another pick, though. Is it time for that ghost face? Let's go take a look at that replay. Yeah, I believe the last Ermac player to actually win one of our events was Hody, though. It was a long time ago. It was close to a year ago. No, it's either him or Achilles. Achilles has a very good Ermac as well. However, chat, let's get you back to the action. Let's send it your way, and let's go. Once again, chat, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. We're trying to close in on 5,300 subscribers. This YouTube journey has been quite the journey, and I gotta say, I'm having a ton of fun with it, and hopefully you are as well. All right, Waza says, we're not switching up anything here. Disarted, though, looking mighty fine on this Baraka piece. Let's get you back to the action.
Not the first Earth Roamer. Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do it. Sorry, though, it's coming out with that Kano eye lasers. That does a ton of damage, even on chip. Comes out with the armor instead. That is going to be paying off tremendously. Waza, though, trying to pick his spots here. I will say Takeda is the much more mobile one of these characters. Those coming out. Big sweep, though. We're going to be whiffing in public. That is a class 3 felony. By the way, Legenda and Nicky Mabab, make sure you guys are ready to go. Bowser said, love seeing some Kano, though. The eye laser gets me. What are you even saying, Bowser? You have had too many margaritas, and I appreciate that. All right, Wasnet, though, completely locked in right now by the looks of it. And Disarted, though, having some trouble here. It looks like Wasnet has adapted here in real time. Looking good, and that is going to be all she wrote. Looking at Wasnet, though. All right, one more will knot this up, though. Disarted, though, still has quite a bit of characters. Should things get a little bit testy here. And that is going to be a no punish on that from Wasnet. Very interesting. Now one. Once again, these guys are absolutely swinging. Disarted going to win that trade completely, though. Aerial bound and down. Disarted, though, making mincemeat, making pizza toppings out of this. He said, why am I getting Vapes OnlyFans at? Hey, subscribe to Adam Murphy. Subscribe to that. Blows on the way out. Overhead as well. Once again, we are slicing. We are dicing our way in. 120 in the building. And by the way, Bowser, yeah, that's specifically one I put up for Adam Murphy. What's going on, Shutter? Thank you so much again for helping me with another bracket. Working our way in, and Wasnet looks completely dialed, and Disarted's got to break. He will break. Nice. Look at the damage already from Wasnet. He needs one more. I think he's going to get it, too. The shimmy neutron, chat. He's got it. Disarted. All right, Disarted would have to be perfect, though. Keep in mind, Wasnet has no wake-up armor. Goes for another grab. Things could get very interesting here. Wasnet, what do you do from here? Goes for the jump. He works his way in, though. Disarted, he had it. And this, oh, the flawless block. Hold on a second, chat. And he claps him out of it. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, Disarted. The only way he could have won that, and he absolutely landed it. A beautifully placed anti-air, and he is going to be sending that one home. Disarted going to tie it up. Oh my goodness, chat. We're getting some good matches here today, man. What's going on, Yardy, as well? And yo, Robert Humes, hi to you as well. Thank you so much for all the love, and thank you simply for watching the video. And guys, thank you all for being here. Alex, what's up, man? By the way, 140. This has grown. The numbers are going up crazier than my bathroom scale. And we were going to find out that's a good thing, Chad. Jump-ins again, Disarted with a guaranteed grab, one would think. Frizzy, what's going on? And Neon Gummy said, Vape my goat. How are we today? Dude, we are doing fantastic, man. I've been on a diet. So far, I've lost $200. Shout outs to everybody in the building. All right, Lashes on their way out. Disarted, though, still has a bit of a lead, though. You have a feeling Wasnet can definitely bring that back. By the way, Neon Gummies, how are we doing over here? And Platinum Hunt, it would not be a stream without you. By the way, Platinum Hunt did DQ, makes me sad. All right, Jack's on his way out. Laser's on their, I'm sorry, Laser's gonna be on their way in. Right now, this should be guaranteed Jack's damage, yes sir. Wasnet, though, starting to kind of go with some guerrilla warfare here. And by the way, Bowser gifting a channel membership, our first of the day. Thank you so much, Bowser. And Alex actually catching that one, dude. Thank you a ton to Big Bowser. And chat, this should be all she wrote, though. Spend that fatal blow. Kill him. Kill him now! And that should be enough, Chad. We got to bring up the kitty cat for that. And by the way, once again, a huge shout out to Bowser, who's having himself some margaritas, and Wasnet going to be having himself a win. Disarted saying what? I have no idea either, but I will tell you what, that is going to be a 1-1 score. Unfortunate, makes me sad, but we got to call it what it is. 1-1 going to be your official score. Let's go take a look at that replay. Wasnet getting it done. And Bowser, thank you so much, man. I know that's not your first time supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Hopefully the drinks are hitting today. And all right, let's get to it, though. And Disarted clapping back, saying some nice words to Platinum Hunt. And chat, let's get you back to the action, though. Let's go! All right, Wasnet coming out on the receiving end. I'm sorry, on the winning end of this. However, Disarted gonna have plenty of time to fight back, chat. Let's go. Nearly 150 goats up in the building. And Bowser giving Platinum some advice. Like, don't you have a tournament? To DQ, he probably does.
Jax.
All right, let's do it, chat. Let's for your viewing pleasure, though. 1-1 going to be your official set score. Disarted and big Wasnet. And by the way, Adam Murphy asking for Disarted for some help with the Baraka. I'm sure he would be happy to, man. I'll be sure to remind him later. Disarted, though, this was one of his mains in MK11, and it's certainly one of his mains here in MK1. Disarted, no, Taki Nada, his brother, actually won a pro competition with this character. However, Wasnet does not care about any pro competition. He cares about winning, and he's doing a lot of that right now. Nice. Down one. Trying to match back. Wasnet having none of that. Wasnet trying to mix him in the air. However, that's going to be a direct punish, but a bit of a trade, I will say. Red lashes, though. Beautiful stuff coming from Wasnet. He's got a huge lead, and the Takeda players are doing well today, I will admit. We are working, we are lurking, and perhaps we are even twerking our way in. Down one coming from Diz. He would need to be close to perfect. He has brought stuff like this back before. However, right now, you have a feeling like Wasnet is not going to be letting this go. Not anytime soon. There's a grab. All right, he's getting started. Do you see any armor? No, not quite. Goes for another grab. Hang on a second. And by the way, Bowser's saying usually you got to pay double for that kind of action. Yes, sir. It's got to be the hair, Bowser. Jumping's coming, and Wasnet, though, he's just going for that guaranteed damage. He's gonna snipe this out of the air, and he officially takes the lead in the set. Let's go!
Round 2. Fight.
Once again, welcome to everybody watching from around the world. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. It definitely does help us out. Let's get in that YouTube algorithm, chat. I see no reason why we can't have 6 or 7 million viewers right now. All right, Jumpin's coming, though. It's going to favor none other than Disarted. Catches him with the Kano for some extra damage. And a big Whiffopotamus on the side of Diz. Throws him all the way back down. This is incredible. Wasnet going off. Disarted says it is time to break away. Those lashes not going to hit. That 4-3. And the overhead, though, that is not going to pay off. Wasnet pulling away. He spends the fatal blow. And that is somehow going to hit him. What is this? All right, Disarted. It's now or never. And by the way, Zafiro saying bans need to happen more often, chat. If you see who we banned today, it's an extinction level event. Insane. However, Slice is coming out. And by the way, Troy coming through with 67 jewels. Killer Lord, thank you so much for that. There's no way Diz brings us back. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. There's no way, right? There's no way he's going to get it done. He's close. And Disarted matching his way to freedom. Fitterix, what's going on, man? And by the way, Fitterix says, is that Kano Baraka? It absolutely is. In the big 2026, and this is a winner's semifinal of a 30-man tournament. Keep in mind, you guys are simply watching the top 8. We are simply watching the top 8. And by the way, Bowser coming through with some chili jewels. That is crazy. All right, Disarted officially takes the lead. Wasnet, though, he was super close to bringing that home. Gets him out of the air. This is going to do some disgusting damage, except for it's kind of not, though. Put a pin in that one. Overhead, though, Disarted, though, just going to absolutely throw those blades at him. Baraka, an underrated zoner, in my opinion. Walks up and grabs him like a man, and I appreciate that. Hey. By the way, guys, let me know how the stream is looking. Is everything crystal clear? Hopefully we're not dropping no frames. Hopefully everything is looking all good on your end. Double down one on the side of Diz. 4-3 in chat. This should be the beginning of the end. Disarted needs one more to bring this home. Okay. And Disarted, though, trying to get that last one. Can Wasnet bring this back? Low's coming out. And Wasnet trying to look for that shimmy neutron, though. Disarted buying none of this. The up block, and that is going to be enough. Disarted, though, able to go on a 2-1 score. And we are going to see if Wasnet has anything left in the tank, chat. Let's go send it your way. Onto that replay we go. I'll say Takeda seems to be a popular pick. We would do a bit of bans here, chat. But crystal clear like cheap meth. Not like that Heisenberg blue. I got you, Killer Lord. All right, let's get you back to the action, though. Let's see if Wasnet, though, does pick anything else. By the way, coming up next, going to be Legenda taking on Nicky Mabob. Nicky Mabob, who do you even play? All right, Disarted needs one more, of course, to advance to that winners finals. We're going to see if he can get there. And MP coming through with $7, saying greetings from the Netherlands. Dude, shout outs to you, MP, and thank you so much for donating to the player prize pool. $27 on the board. And MP, your presence is well felt. Thank you so much. Holy moly, Chad, you guys are going crazy. You guys are going to make me blow a gasket. I am ill. And by the way, Rev says I walk away for the shower and I missed Wasnet and Disarted's match. What the? Hey, sick invite, by the way, Rev. What's up, man? However, Disarted is still playing, and MP, thank you so much for that 7 bomb coming directly to the player's prize pool. All right, let's see what we got. Close to $30, though. Who's going to win that, though? You got to wonder. The winner of these two should definitely have something to say about it, one would think. Wasnet not trying to let this go. Wasnet trying to get us to a game 5. A lot of Takeda here today. Takeda, though, a very flashy character in this game. I would not say as flashy as MKX. However, you got to work from somewhere. Okay. By the way, shout outs to you, MP. Shout out to from the Netherlands. So nothing better than watching Vape in the shower with a beer. Dude, shower beers are so underrated, Sour Socks. And welcome back to the channel. Wasnet, though, this is looking a bit like target practice, I will say. All right, jumping in again. 1-2. However, though, why does it feel like Disarted is going to bring this back again? There's no way, right? There's no way! How much plot armor does Disarted really have? Going Captain Slicey Dicey on this terrible commentary of mine, and we'll work on that. And he brings it back, of course. Of course he does, chat, but no! Oh, the plot armor starting to fail him now. And why does YouTube try to correct me? And he spends the fatal blow. This should be some good shift damage. He said, Vape, you owe us a tier list? We will get one done soon in the future. We got to put up a challenge for that. Jump in's coming in and Disarted, of course. He's going to bring this back. Does he need to spin the fatal blow? He's not dead, though. Wasnet, though, now he's going to be dead. That's going to be enough. Disarted sitting on set point. By the way, Nicky Mabob and Nicky Mabob and Legenda do get those invites locked and loaded. Let's see how this one looks. Right now, Disarted's cruising on set point. Wasnet has been super close. I would say he's been outplaying Diz for a big extent. However, Disarted, though, able to make his way back in. The plot armor looking strong here, Chad. Right? Once again, if you're a big fan of SnakeDoe, he will be coming up in match number 4. Right now, we're on match number 2. Coming up next is going to be the loser side. I got you, Legenda. I'll be sure to take care of that, or you can add him in between now and then. Now 1, Disarted on set point. Can he close the show? Wasnet, though, swinging back. Okay. And by the way, MP, if you're in chat, both those messages for me is me trying to say, MP, thank you so much. YouTube is actually correcting my message, and that makes me angry. Okay. Disarted, though, going to be taking a very small lead. Wasnet, you got to lock in. That should have been a punish. A little bit slow on the draw. All right. Wasnet, definitely the more mobile of the two characters, but Disarted, though, he doesn't care. He is the Michael Jordan of not caring about your frames. Can Jax get involved? Yes, he can. Do we spend the fatal blow? Is it even available? It's close. Wasnet looking good. Disarted says enough is enough. He said Amir lost to Garkucha. Yes, he did, Fire Axe. I was here for it. Welcome to the channel, by the way, and that should be a punish. However, Disarted, though, just out of range for any of that. And once again, Disarted's close. Can he close the show? And that is going to be it. Disarted takes a 3-1. He will be moving on to the winners finals. And by the way, Sour Talk saying, sick your cops. Don't call the cops, Chad. We own the cops. 3-1 going to be your official score. Disarted, though, he will have a date set up with the Garkucha. Another Takeda in winners finals. But first, we've got more. We've got plenty more, Chad. And yo, what's going on, big mate? Welcome back to the building. Okay, all right, we're good to go, man. And now, Chad, we've got to take a look at some more parts of this bracket. Avenger, what's going on? He said now everyone is Baraka. Hey, it's a very fun character to watch, at least for now. Believe it or not, Chad, early on in MK1, I held a tournament that had 8 Barakas in it. I could actually not upload it to YouTube, and I believe Disarted won that. However, Chad, Disarted going to winners finals, so it will be none other. And Rev coming through with a 50 bomb. He said, what is this kiddie pool? We're going into deep water, says Rev. And already almost $80 on the board. Rev coming through with the heat. Oh my God, if you guys could see how red my face is right now, Rev absolutely revving up those fryers. And now, Chad, with that, holy moly. Jack, can we get some big R's in the building? Coming through from Big Rev, absolutely blowing this place to smithereens. And Chad, now, we have to drop Disarted down. Do I have this even correct? Give me 1 second, Chad. Let me make sure that any and all of this is right, because I don't think it is. Rev, thank you so much. And by the way, MP, thank you a ton. Bowser, everybody who's coming in through and helping us out, thank you guys so much for everything you do. And now with that, though, let me see if I have this right. Okay, no, Amirsam's actually going to be dropping down to this side. I'm a bit of a moron, Chad. I'm not a very smart man. Didn't graduate high school, didn't even graduate college. Chad, so we're going to drop down Wasnet down here. And all right, Chad, let's go and let's roll. Coming up next, I give you Legenda taking on Nicky Mabob and that prize pool close to $100 in the bank most recently. Coming through from Rev, who says no kiddie pools here today. Chat, let's get you that next matchup. Legenda taking on Nicky Mabob. The ping going to be sky high. All right, let's go and let's roll, Chad. Once again, thank you so much for all the love. What is 50 plus 27? Hey, Siri. What is 50 plus 27? All right, Chad, luckily due to that math I did in my head, Rev coming through with that 50 bomb actually sent us to $77 on today. Thank you, Empy, and of course, Significant Iron for all the love, and we gotta go now. All right. This is going to be Australia taking on Kazakhstan. Let's do it. This is going to be losers round number 1, by the way. Let me reset those scoreboards.
Raiden.
By the way, Legenda coming out with the Rain and Cyrax. We have not seen this in quite some time. Nicky Mabob, by the way, coming out with that Raiden. I've heard good things about Nicky. However, only time will tell.
Though few are as odious as yours.
All right, let's get it, though. Legenda coming out of CGF. Nicky Mabob, I'm not sure if they're on a team. I would not surprise me. And by the way, Adam Murphy saying, what does the Super Chat do? That directly supports us, the stream. So if you want to support the players' prize pool, you can donate. If you want to support the actual stream itself, help keep us going, Super Chats are definitely the way to do it. However, thank you guys so much for taking care of both. Let me go ahead. Let me get the scoreboard back up, chat. We're slacking it around here. You get one donation, Vape, and you're already washed. Is this what you're trying to say? Yes, it is. All right, Nicky Mabob coming out with the lead. Let me see. Let me amp up this prize pool because I got to tell you one thing right now, chat. $77. What would you do if you had $77? Personally, you'd never see me again. Back 3 coming out. Legenda, though, trying to bring this back. Oh, wait, Nicky Mabob. Okay, let me see if I can spell Nicky Mabob's name right, chat. Once again, professional tournament organizer, by the way. Okay. And by the way, Bowser coming through with the 3 bombs. Says, you know what? I hate uneven numbers. Let's crank that baby up to 80 bucks on the board. And Bowser, thank you a ton. Hopefully those margaritas are hitting, man. And thank you so much for the love. $80 in that prize. Well, it's a lot of cheddar, chat. All right. And Nicky Mabob, I will say this is a very slow-paced match. Back 3, though. And you can definitely see that there is going to be a definite surge in high ping. Legenda, though, trying to fight through it. He's coming out, though, coming in. And look at this. Does he spend the fatal blow? No. Goes for the set play. Down 1, 23 seconds left on the board. He cannot break that. By the way, he's got to eat it and wait. Yes, he can. You forget it. I know. Not gonna build a zone from here. And this Raiden, though, looking to dive bomb his way in. You can already see it. 14 seconds to go. Catches him with the toilet. Are you kidding me? Spend the fatal blow, Legenda. No. Tries to go for the grab. Nicky Mabob, it's all or nothing from here. 6 seconds on the board, and he takes him out, and that is gonna be it. Let's take a look at the ping. Looks fantastic.
Fight.
It's good, Legenda, it's good. All right, remember, worldwide event, that does mean the entire Earth. And Earth is big from what I understand. I'm not a geologist, but it's the third rock from the sun. It's pretty big. But due to plate tectonics and stuff, the continental drift, maybe they're actually gonna be closer to each other as the set goes on, Chad. And Abdul, what's up, man? Welcome back. Good grab on the side of Nicky Mabob. Australia versus Kazakhstan, not a matchup you see in typical tournaments. And yo, what is this though? Hetero coming through with a gifted membership. Our second of the day. Thank you a ton. Honda actually catching that one. Hetero, thank you so much for all the love. He said it's a frisbee. And all right, let's go. By the way, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. We're exclusively on YouTube, at least for right now. 1-1. All right, Legenda, though, does have the lead. He's got to go for the easy combos here, especially in this ping. Trying to break away. He's trying to kill all that meter. He will successfully do so. Nicky Mabob not going to be able to break away. Overhead into the low yet again. A back 3, though. He's not going to be able to continue the combo. Once again, this is basically as far away on the planet as you can get. Kazakhstan taking on Australia. Double low. Wasnet trying to keep it simple. Good use of the poke punish. And Adam Murphy saying, we want Twitch back. I understand, Adam. I understand. We're going to be trying our Twitch journey for now. Do you spend the fatal? Absolutely, you spend the fatal. And is this going to be enough? One has to wonder. I think he's alive. I think he's very much alive. And by the way, Killer Lord saying, Legenda, stop crying and play. Isn't that what you said yesterday? Yes, it is, actually. And then we made him play Australia. Nicky Mabob, though, trying to come out with some guaranteed damage. This should be enough to wrap it up, and that is going to be Nicky Mabob on a 1-0 score, just like that. All right, $80 on the line. Legenda, you're gonna have to lock in right here and right now. Chat, let's go take a look at that replay. And by the way, Hetero coming through with 10 gifted memberships. Everybody catching one right there. Hetero, thank you so much. Oh my God, dude, the chat, the love is overwhelming right now. Dude. And Bowser saying we're gifting some more jewels. Hetero, thank you a ton. Absolutely crushing our sub goal for the day. Nothing but love, man. And sit back and enjoy the action. You have to put the wallet away now. And by the way, Kia in the building saying, let's go Australia. All right, chat, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's go. Robert Hume saying absolute madman. Hetero, thank you a ton. And Legenda, all right, did we give up from here? You gotta let me know. Are we DQing from here? Hey, love you too, Hetero. Thank you again. Legenda, do you want to re-invite? I'll give you a chance to do that if you'd like to. Legenda, what do you want to do? Are we DQing here? Gotta let me know. Oh, I didn't DQ? Just re-invite me. I do believe your servers are going to be stronger than the Oceanic region ones. And look at everybody catching a membership, though, due to Hetero coming through with all the heat in the world. Or Legenda, send me an invite. I'll be sure to invite Fidget Stimmer or Nicky Mabob. All right, I got you, Legenda. Just a brief break in the action, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I got you, Miska. I got you. By the way, coming up next is another cross-regional matchup. Miska coming through from EU. He's going to be taking on SnakeDoe. All right, invites are out. Let's get this party started. And by the way, I feel like everybody is literally becoming a member, though, due to Hetero coming through. And by the way, and Fitterix coming through yesterday and blowing our sub goal away as well. All right, Chad, let's do the damn thing. Legenda says, you know what? Let me just get a bit of a break in the action, and then let's get you right back in. Wait, what is this? Okay, I think we're good. All right, let's do this. Where is Nicky Mabob? There it is, chat. Let's get it. Wait, did I read that correctly? That was 10. Yes, that was 10. Everybody's catching one right there. And by the way, Daniel Day says, Legenda love the Robert Smith photo. What does that even mean? All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get it back for your viewing pleasure. By the way, 12 subs on the day. The love is overwhelming, guys. By the way, $80 in that prize pool. And by the way, Nicky Mabob says no. By the way, Nicky, I was actually trying to hit you up last night. I wanted to see if we can get maybe an Australia event going. I would love to do that. As you guys know, we are worldwide. We've done events for Australia before. We've done events for Africa, South America, North America, Europe, and of course the Middle East. And yeah, that is looking pretty rough. However, chat, it is a worldwide event. It does have to be played. Let's go. And Hetero, are you kidding me? Coming through with 20. Hetero, oh my God, I was mid vape break right there. I spat out. Hetero, you absolute madman, coming through with 20 gifted memberships. And now that is going to be the most we have ever gotten in one day. Everybody catching one, chat. I need to see some big H's in the chat. Hetero blowing this sub goal away to smithereens. And we've got to give you some matches for your viewing pleasure. Dude, Hetero, thank you so much. Absolutely insane. Oh my goodness, Gangster for life. I got you covered, chat. And if you guys can see how much I'm sweating right now, that is crazy. 22 subs on the day. Thank you guys so much. Hetero, I don't know what to say, but I speak for this entire community when I say a giant thank you from the fight night. Let's go! All right, though, but now we've got to get some matches started. Legenda coming out a little bit more rejuvenated. Robert Hume's enjoying the action. I see you, Abdul in the house, Bowser as well. And Hetero, dude, you're trying to make me lose my mind. I literally spat out my entire vape, and Hetero coming through with another 20! What the fuck? It blew the overlay apart! Oh my God. He broke the stream, chat. Hetero coming through. Everybody's getting a sub. Hetero, somebody stop this man! Oh my God. He broke the stream for a second. I have never seen that happen, dude. Thank you so much. And by the way, I was wrong about that last one. You actually dropped 20. That is a combined, what is that, 42 on the day? Hetero, somebody stop this mat lag, guys, again. Let's go! Hetero, I appreciate the love, but I can't have you breaking my stream out here, man. Hetero says everybody needs a sub, and I am not going to disagree with you whatsoever. This is probably one of the craziest tournaments I've ever seen. By the way, I have no idea who's even winning. Let's get it. Oh my goodness, Chad. Can I get a bit of a vape break right now? Hetero, if you drop another 20, I swear to God. The stream can literally not handle it. But right now it looks like Nicky Mabob cannot handle Legenda though. Overhead? What is even happening here, Chad? I'm so lightheaded right now. You guys are trying to take me out. Is this what you guys are trying to do to me? Hetero, I don't know how to say a big enough thank you, but it looks like the community is helping me with that effort. 1-1 coming from Legenda. Looks like the ping is starting to settle down. Overhead into the low, into the Cyrex. Legenda has clearly practiced this combo in front of nearly 170 goats up in the building. 42 subs on the day, most coming from Big Hetero. And all right, Chad, right now, Legenda looking to put this one away, looking to tie this up, make it a 1-1 score. He said they forgot what he was actually here for and just said, yeah. And Chad, with that, Legenda is gonna tie this up. That was the worst commentated round I have ever had, but you know what? I wouldn't change a thing. Thank you again so much for all the love in chat. Let's get it back to the action. Let me try to lock in, all right? Let me at least attempt. By the way, it's 50 and... Guys, Hetero dropping another 20. Let me try to settle down a second. This man dropping a total of 70 subs on today's stream. Absolutely insane, guys. We need to make a VIP for this man, dude. Thank you so much. I'm coughing my brains out after that. Hetero, you are trying to kill us, and I appreciate that. Trying to send us to an early grave. Thank you so much for another 20 bomb. He says, you know what, Vape, you have no choice in this. We are absolutely going to be blowing this away in front of 180 goats. And Wix, I don't think there's any scamming here. Hetero, he's a longtime friend of the channel. For about a week. That's a long time for me. We're not here for a long time, chat. We're here for a good time, Hetero. Thank you so much, my man, for everything you're doing for us. Say, can I follow you on Instagram, Vape? Hetero, of course you can. I'd be insulted if you didn't. Make sure you check out the pictures. Hetero, again, thank you again, man, for everything you do for the stream. You, Rev, Bowser, Significant Iron, everybody simply watching the video and making this worth doing. Thank you so much to this amazing community. 70 subs on the day. By the way, it looks like basically every single person has caught a sub in this channel. Yeah, no, Hetero's been here for a while. I love Vape. I love you too, Hetero, man. But right now, this is going to be all Nicky Mabob right now. Nicky Mabob putting it on, though, an absolute masterclass. And all right, with that, Chad.
Round 2.
Oh, my goodness, Chad. All right, let me settle down for a second. Let me settle down for just a second. All right, let me see if I can commentate properly. If the chat is not going to be doing any in all of this. However, right now, Legenda trying to answer back, though. Once again, this is going to be Australia to Kazakhstan. Said best hype man, says Abdul. Thank you so much. And by the way, guys, I do have news. Amirsam will be here tomorrow. So if you're tired of me yapping, be sure to tune in. You will have some good commentary for once. By the way, guys, we were supposed to commentate with Rips Arena today. This tournament, though, had to take priority. Hopefully, we can get on with him soon. Hey, bro, what's your insight? I think it's just VapeCoach. There's not a lot of VapeCoach. Not a lot of people are fighting for that title. However, Thunder coming out. Legenda in some trouble right now. A very slow-paced match, I will admit. And Snake saying subs for everybody. You get a sub, you get a sub. Right now, back 3 technology on its way. Okay. Let's see what we're cooking with here. And just another gaming, yo, as always coming through to support the channel. Thanks to whoever sent me the subscription. That was probably Hetero, man. And Legenda, though, absolutely getting zoned from here, though. He's trying to make his way in, though. He does not seem to have the combination to be able to make this work, at least not as of right now. Down 1. Good grab, but even better tech, especially in this ping. Right now, that is going to be the beginning of the end. A 2-1 score on the side of Nicky Mabob, trying to make their way forward in front of over 170 people. Chad, let's go. And sorry you guys had to witness that insane, like, me blowing a gasket in full effect coming from Hetero, by the way. You see him at the top of that top chat, 70 subs on the day. Oh, man. Let's see if we can lock in, Chad. You guys at least deserve some somewhat decent commentary. Or Hetero, it might be VapeCoach 1 or something like that. So Adam Murphy, supposedly you have to opt into receiving gift membership? Oh, that's interesting. All right, Chad, let's get you back to the action. Nicky Mabob right now on a 2-1 score. Yardy says, shocking gameplay. Hey, leave the bad puns to me, Yardy, all right? I got you.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's go. And by the way, Y2J, you missed me blowing a gasket. Hetero came through with 70 gifted subs, channel memberships, basically the exact same thing. It's the same equivalent. Right now, though, an overhead, and I do believe that puts us well over 100 channel memberships, which means we get more emo slots. All right. Legenda right now, what do you got for us? The back three absolutely going to find its mark. He's got to keep the combo simple. Keep it simple, stupid kiss. That is going to be the method. Back three yet again, slams it back down. A big jump in coming on the side of Legenda. By the way, after this, though, Miska and SnakeDoe, make sure you two do have each other added up. And a big slam down coming on the side of Legenda. He's trying to get us to our first game 5 of the night, chat. And by the way, those notifications just keep coming in. You can see it, though. Hetero putting on an extinction level event, saying we are not letting anybody go unsub. Nicky Mabob, though, thought that was going to chip out. Don't forget. Overhead. Look at the damage right now. Does he spend the fatal blow? He needs one more. Legenda still holding onto that meter. Saving it for a rainy day. That pun intended. And he's trying to get that because Legenda cannot break if he gets that combo started. Slams it back down. Legenda's got to break. And he does. And Nick Flame says, is this 300 MS? It's probably worse than that. Let's take a look. Looks good.
Round 2.
All right, Legenda trying to send us to a game 5. Nicky Mabob, though. Unbreakable combos is where we start. And unbreakable combos is where we finish, though. And Hetero with 50 gifted! Oh my God. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I think every single person in the building has been gifted a channel membership at this point. Hetero, thank you so much. 50 on the day, and that is 120. That is a record here on YouTube. Guys, I don't know what we can do. We got to shout this man out. Hetero, somebody stop this man. I don't know what to say, but it looks like everybody in the building now has a sub. And Hetero, I don't know what to say except for a gigantic thank you. If you're watching this on the replay, I know this is terrible commentary, but what's happening in the chat is absolutely insane. Said, pleasure, my dear. You are amazing. You are even more amazing, dude. Tremendously. That is a huge help to us. And all right, chat, I do believe that gives you ad-free access. 120 on the day. I don't even know if my stream is built to handle that amount. No, it is not. However, in front of over 160 people, I think there's been more gifted memberships than there are people in the chat. It's close to it, chat. All right, with it, though. And by the way, Adam is saying, where can I see if I got gifted? I'm pretty sure you got one. Factory again, and this is going to be all Nicky Mabob, though. He's going to send us to a final round. And all right, chat, this has been the worst set I've ever commentated, but you know what? A huge shout-out to you guys once again. 50 on the board. Let's go! Chat, you guys are not supposed to make me sweat. That's supposed to be the players. How dare you? And Miska saying I'm still not able to catch one. Hey, man. All right, all the love pouring in right now, and all the storm cells coming through as well. Legenda, though, he needs to clean this up, though, if he wants to send us to a final game. This may be one of the tougher matches I've ever asked Legenda to play, but you know what? I give my toughest challenges to my strongest warriors. But right now, it is going to be Nicky Mabob trying to get this done. Does not want a game 5. SnakeDoe, is that you, by the way? He said YouTube doesn't like me. I don't know if you can specifically gift a specific person. Maybe Hetero knows more about that. It looks like he clearly knows more about that. So, wow, no meta characters? That's weird. Fluid. What's up, man? What's up, Sujiro, by the way? All right, unbreakable combos. Jack's here to pick up the tab as well. And we're going into the red zone. If your name is going to be Legenda, look at the damage coming through. Legenda's in trouble. Legenda, it's now or never. Ola, what's going on? Lows coming out. And more lows as well. Trying to catch him with that toilet. He needs one. Overhead is going to be money. And Nicky Mabob, this should be guaranteed in chat. He picks it up. Spends the fatal blow. He's alive. He's still alive. Oh, my godness. Nearly 200 in the house. Legenda, can you get this done? Send us to a game 5. We need the game 5. By the way, chat, buckle up. This could get messy. Nicky Mabob just come through with the storm cell. And Hetero, I believe, is just VapeCoach 1, and that is going to do a 3-1 score. Legenda, thank you so much for playing that. I know the ping is not ideal whatsoever, and that is going to be it. Legenda, what's going on, man? I see you in the chat. I know the connection sucked, man, but when we say worldwide, Legenda, what am I supposed to do, man? It's a worldwide event. There's not much I can do about it, man. But I do understand. We'll be getting some EU exclusive events. He said I literally dropped everything. I'm so sorry, man. But at the same time, if we say worldwide, we got to stand by it. And now, we got to get you back to that bracket. Let me show you exactly how things are going. All right, Chad, with that, though, it is going to be Nicky Mabob. He is going to be moving on through to top 6 territory, and that is going to be Big Wasnet's problem now. And all right, Chad, let's go. And by the way, Legenda, I do understand, but when we say worldwide, we have to abide by it. And chat, let's get it going, let's get it rolling, and let's do the damn thing. Coming up next is going to be Miska taking on SnakeDoe. Another cross-regional matchup. Let's get this party started, and let's go. And Zafiro even giving Legenda some props there. And I know the ping was not ideal. However, chat, when we say worldwide, we do mean worldwide. Miska and SnakeDoe, let's get those invites sent out. SnakeDoe, by the way, being the title character on here on YouTube. And we're going to see what he's coming out with. I hear he plays a mean reptile. Let's get it going. And by the way, I cannot invite you guys. I simply cannot. All right, chat, let's get this party started, though. And once again, SnakeDoe coming through from Final Kombat. Let's do the damn thing, and let's get cooking. By the way, Miska, go ahead and send the invite, please, and thank you. Let's do it, Chad. We're having a great time. If you're watching this earlier. Oh, Adam Murphy, then. It's just going to be a matter of time, then. Simple as that. What's going on, by the way, Sauce Boss? I see you up in the building. And look at everybody becoming a member. All right, Chad, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's go and let's roll. Miska, where are we at? And let me make sure I'm saying this right. Mr. Lit, what's up, man? Mr. Litfit, welcome back to the building. All right, let's do it, Legenda. I'll be creating some EU exclusive events this month. I'm sorry, this week. Do not even worry about it, all right? All right, let's get this party started. Let's get going. And by the way, Miska, he does not need to. I will simply add him to the Koth. Once again, this is going to be the end of Losers Round number 1. After this, we do have Losers Quarterfinal, Nikki Mabab versus Wasnet. By the way, if you guys want to get a connection test now, I know it's going to be terrible. But at the same time, when we say worldwide, chat, we mean worldwide. All right, let's do the damn thing. By the way, look at all those gifted subs, though, previously coming through from Hetero. Shout outs to all 170 goats here in the chat. All right, let's get this party started and let's go. And Miska, don't even worry about adding him. You can just send me an invite. I will add him to the Koth. All right, let's do the damn thing. Says, love you, dude. You deserve the best. Hetero, thank you so much, man, for helping keep MK1 alive. And that goes to everybody simply watching the video, hanging out with us, donating, subbing. It doesn't matter. Anything you guys do, it does help. And by the way, Daystar, I see you in the house. He says, it's me. Mr. Fit is my YouTube name. Dude, let's go. Dude, Daystar, welcome back. Said, any plans after this is done? Try not to die, Y2J. That's always the golden rule. All right, let's do it, chat. And Miska, I do need that invite. If you'd be so kind, let's do it. What are your guys' plans today, by the way? I'm also going to watch the Laker game later, by the way, if you guys are a fan of the NBA playoffs. Once again, guys, thank you so much for your patience. We are just waiting for the players. I have no idea why neither has sent me an invite. However, there's 80 clams on the board, and that is quite a few clams, chat. It's a lot of clams. If I had 80 clams, I don't even know. You would never see me again. I would retire on top, chat. All right, looks like we are going to be waiting here for just a second. And I see Big Killer Lord. He's watching the Laker game as well, too. Let's see how LeBron's looking tonight. All right, chat, we are just playing the waiting game here. Neither player has sent me an invite, though. I don't know how I feel about this, though, but we're going to be here a little patient. If you're watching this later, feel free to skip through it. Is it going for Detroit? How's Bronny doing postseason? I have no idea. This is like my first time watching the Lakers in like 6 or 7 weeks. By the way, guys, if any of you want to join these events in the future, simply join the Discord where you can hang out with us on a daily basis. We're usually sending dog emotes. We're usually just sending some funny stuff. Be sure to tune in. By the way, Yoko's saying OKC and 4 could definitely happen. People forget, man. People forget. All right, give me one quick second here, Chad. All right, there's the invite. We finally got started, chat. Thank you guys so much for waiting. And now we're on the way. Let's get you back to the action. All right, this is going to be the end of Losers Round number 1, though. This is going to be Miska taking on SnakeDoe. The ping is going to be sky high again. However, that's the way we do it. All right, I got you, SnakeDoe. We're on the way. Thank you so much for that. And let's see who Miska is coming out with today. Let's go! And by the way, chat, the ping is always going to look high to me due to the fact that I'm coming out of Southern California. Every player, by the way, is usually coming out of Europe or coming out of the Middle East or coming out of today, Australia. Insane. SnakeDoe, by the way, coming out of South America. Virtual Pilot, welcome back. And Garakin, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. We do see some more rain. Seems to be the popular character SnakeDoe coming out with the reptile. Let's get it, Chad!
Terrans practiced water magic.
SnakeDoe, by the way, represented by Kombat Zone, a very popular South American team. SnakeDoe known for making it to Final Combat, though. This is going to be the player to watch in the event. SnakeDoe taking on Miska. Miska coming out of, I do believe, Russia. Ping, though, looks a little bit more playable on this one. Actually, no, it does not. Why would they pick this level? How crazy. Ooh, who made this cough? All right, we're going to see if that settles down. Is high ping just the name of the game today, guys? Overhead. SnakeDoe with the lead. Miska, though, getting grabbed. I love the pink Sub-Zero skin coming out of SnakeDoe, by the way. And Super Ivan, what's up, man? Welcome back to the channel. The jump-in's coming through. And by the way, guys, if you've not already, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely does help us out. The 1-1, though, into the Gator Bomb. And there's a Frosty Freezy Free. SnakeDoe really starting to lock in. SnakeDoe, though, getting sent to losers. I forget who sent him there. He said it's playoffs plus VapeCoach. What does that mean? Oh, plus VapeCoach. Oh, we're watching both. I matter too, damn it. And Reptiliano, what's up, man? Cheering, I'm guessing from South America. Amirsam looking to fire back, though, getting some big damage. SnakeDoe, a bit of a fan favorite, though. I like watching him too, Chad. All right. Stand 3, though. This should be the end of the round. The back 3. However, Miska going to break away. I don't know if I agree with that. I'm not sure if I disagree with that, though. Yeah, 1. Overhead into the low. By the way, guys, that's a stand right now. That's going to be Miska. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him now. He drops the combo. Miska, where fatal blow? Low again. Miska, can he do this? No. SnakeDoe going to wake up with some boutons. This reptile looking pretty top tier right about now.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, guys, as it stands right now, currently gonna, oh my god, that actually worked. This is insane. SnakeDoe really knows his frame data, and I appreciate that, Chad. All right, SnakeDoe, though, coming through with another acid ball. Miska, though, gotta be on that defense. Now getting grabbed. And yo, what's going on, Plush B? By the way, if anybody does want to donate to the prize pool, you can do so right here. Most recently, coming through from Big Rev. Over right into the low, coming from Miska. And by the way, if you do donate to the Cash App, my only thing is I ask that you do let me know, because it does not tell me. My phone's kind of dumb, Chad. And right now, though, it is going to be Snake. It is going to be Miska. And a tremendous deficit. SnakeDoe trying to answer back. By the way, the classic combo coming out of SnakeDoe. Good use of the bomb. However, he needs so much more damage right now, Chad. Acid ball on the way, and look at this. Into the air we go, and that is going to do it. That is going to be all SnakeDoe. Rips out the guts, a 1-0 score. And by the way, Y2J saying, always mandatory, never appreciated. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. SnakeDoe coming through with the lead. And Chad, my only requirement here is you hold on to your butts, because I'll tell you what, this is going to get crazy here. Keep in mind, the winners will be moving forward to take on the winners of... the losers of the winner semifinal. Chat, let's get you back to the action, and let's go. Still, so much more combat coming your way. Let's get it. And by the way, for basically everybody who is gifted a membership, you should have access to those amazing emotes, though. The doggy emotes. You guys know exactly what I'm saying. Be sure to spam them in chat. That's what we do on the Twitch side. I encourage you to do it on the YouTube side. All right, do we see a switch here coming on the side of Miska? No, we're sticking through with the rain. Rain and Takeda seem to be the characters of this event.
The Empress sends her
Once again, Chad, a worldwide event. This is going to be Eastern Europe. Take it on South America. Let's get you back to the action.
Round 1.
Amirsam, you're going to be up. I believe. Hang on, I got to take a look at the bracket. I believe you're up next, Amirsam. Hey, bro, low tier tournament, only one day, says Adam Murphy. Remember, we don't ban characters very often. We wanted to make sure you guys got your full viewing pleasure on this. 160 goats in the building. Once again, what's up to everybody watching around the world? SnakeDoe, this is going to be a bit of target practice. Miska has got to lock in. Plus frames. Goes to the Sub-Zero. However, that low going to be tripping up Snake. All right, Miska, though, that could have been a well-placed counter. However, SnakeDoe literally will not stop pushing buttons. Overhead. Gets a bit of the waterworks. Miska finally starting to get some damage. Acid ball on the way, and that is going to be some big boy damage coming out of Miska. Miska laying it on a little bit more thick than I'd like. And the damage right now is only going to be amplified times a trillion. Speaking of trillion, man, another fun rain player to watch. Okay. Miska, though, can definitely bring this back, though. Definitely has the character to do it. However, that ice armor, though, going to be putting a bit of a thorn in his side. And it's got to make his way in. He's going to do it, spend the fatal blow. No! Miska, though, got to have a little bit more situational awareness than that, one would imagine. Overhead chop on the side of SnakeDoe. He looks poised to take this round. Stand 3, he's got to find his way with that toilet, does Miska. That should have been another punish. Miska goes! And that is going to be the round. Miska going to be getting this done. It took a while, ultimately able to make that comeback. Fantastic stuff.
Come to me, old friend.
Round 2. Fight.
Sky High is where we are taking this bad boy. Frosty Freezy Freeze and into the acid. Turning invisible reminds me of every Tinder date I've ever been on. Acid coming out. Miska, though, trapped here in the corners. Got to find a way out. Back three again. Down one. Overhead as well. 4-4. And SnakeDoe getting some big damage on his side, though. However, Miska not falling for that ice armor. Back three, it's a big whiff upon us. A class 3 felony here in the fight night. Continuing to be the king of the swing. Overhead into the low. Miska starting to kind of go off. Puts up the double portal. I have no idea what this means. However, that is still a guaranteed combo. Kind of trips up over it, though. You got to wonder if the connection is having anything to do with that. 2-4-4 into the air, though. Breaks away from that, does Miska. It's up to nearly 200 goats here in the building. Miska's starting to come through, but drops the combo. This is not Miska's main, by the way. We have banned a few characters. That has given us a lot more fun matchups, I would say. And that is another punish, though. Miska slow on the draw, but picks it up. Oh my goodness, he can take this, though. Miska, kill him. Kill him now! Overhead, low into more Cyrax. Is this guaranteed? Is he gonna stay alive? Miska gonna take that game! And Miska starting to wake up in front of our very eyes, and 1-1 gonna be the official score. No sweeps, not as of yet. And Miska, I gotta say, a huge congratulations on making your first top 8 here in the fight night. Let's get it back to the action for your viewing pleasure, of course. Once again, hopefully you guys are all having a great time. Wasnet, I do see your invite. We should be heading your way pretty soon. Let's go and let's roll. By the way, coming up next will be Wasnet taking on Nicky Mabob. Amirsam, you will be after that. I think you're taking on the winner of this, if I am not mistaken. All right, let's go. Let's do the damn thing, and let's send this party home. Once again, if you're just tuning in, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscription. Thank you guys again so much for supporting us on our journey. SnakeDoe right now in a little bit of trouble. We're going to see if he can steal back that momentum. Our first reptile, by the way, in quite some time.
Drowned Sido's capital.
All right, let's get it. Let's do the damn thing, though, and let's roll. By the way, go to Johnny's match, and that will be much better for the ping. Chat, there's a rubber ducky in the background. I need you to take notes on that. All right, turning on that ice armor. Want to avoid all the projectiles of this rain. Cyrax duo, of course. Overhead to the low. And though gets the Frosty Freezy Freeze. Sky High bound and down. SnakeDoe really starting to light this place up, though, but there's a 1-1 into the low. Double overhead coming on the side of Miska. Miska officially has the lead in this set, though, starting to cook. And by the way, Foxy said, I thought Tobey Maguire. That is my goat, SnakeDoe, of course, man. He's a very handsome man, I will admit. That makes me angry, chat. By the way, shout outs to all 195 in the building. That was my weight class in high school wrestling. We have long since left that. However, still coming out with the same enthusiasm all the same. 1-1 again from Miska, though. He is looking good. 1-1. SnakeDoe back three. Not going to be able... kind of does work. Not going to get too much out of it, though. 72 degrees inside this match, and things are heating up. And Miska on the verge. Can Miska take the lead? Puts on the ice armor again. SnakeDoe got to be very cautious about getting his way in. Don't we all? Once again, back three, City. And that's going to be a full combo punish. Spend the fatal blow. Absolutely. Yo, what's going on, New Vision? And he's going to spend it absolutely. And that is going to be SnakeDoe taking the lead. What a goated comeback coming from the Chilean. And by the way, I'm a signature Arco win. What's up, man? It's a Rider Kick Liu Kang versus Kung Lao in the new movie is so awesome. Have you seen it already? What are the reviews like, Chad? Is it any good? The new Mortal Kombat movie is what we're discussing. Goes into the air. I know Adam Murphy's already got front row tickets to it, man. He's crazy. All right, 1-1 into the low. To the Frosty Freezy Freeze yet again. Stand three. Aerial pressure bound and down. And Miska right now starting to go with the set play on it. I can appreciate that. Double overhead. So don't bring any spoilers. Adam Murphy, you are a mod. If you see any, be sure to snipe. All right, though, but Miska going to be catching that Gator run. And Chad, this is going to be a giant lead. Coming from the Eastern European. Overhead into the low. Miska, this should be guaranteed. The overhead not going to pay off. So I'll go see, even if it sucks. He said, doesn't it come out Friday? But there are early screenings. Double overhead, and that is going to be a tie ball game. Neither of these two able to necessarily pull away. So 203 people in the chat. We just crossed the 200 viewer mark. What is up, man? Hetero, thank you so much for, by the way, gifting to basically more than half of them. Much love. Okay. Pressure going to be going down and down. 1-1 coming from Snake. Back three as well. SnakeDoe, though, a super sweat. He made it to Final Combat, coming from South America. Miska, the worlds are colliding. The jump in, not going to be a punish, though. Down one, and this is going to be SnakeDoe. He's on a vicious lead. The Vape, I watched the movie, it was really good. Saw it today on an early screening. Let's go, Hetero. All right, man, we're here and it's good. Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers. All right, still pressing on through. The jump in, SnakeDoe, though, looking like he has this one all contained. All right, acid ball again on the loose. However, double acid ball, just trying to get some chip damage to Snake. SnakeDoe has his hands full, though, using the reptile. I love to see the character variety we are seeing here on stream today. All right, looking good again. However, he's just going to time him out. Says, you have to come to me. I don't have to do any more work. However, SnakeDoe says, if you insist, I'll be more than happy to do it. A down one into the Gator roll. That should be a brutality. Eats his face. Reminds me of every date I've ever been on, chat. Yeah, do love to see it. 2-1. Going to be your official set score. All right, let's get you back to the action, though, and let's do the damn thing, though. SnakeDoe, does Miska have anything in the backups for this particular match? Let's go find out, and let's get it, chat. Let's go! I see those likes pouring in, guys. Thank you so much. For you guys who don't know, I believe that liking the channel actually helps promote the video. So if you are feeling so kind, please go ahead and do that. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Or as Y2J would say, always mandatory and never appreciated. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. We scare because we care. All right, though, let's get this damn thing started, though. Let's get cooking and let's get good looking. Not as good looking as you guys, of course. What's going on, Y2J?
The Empress sends her.
All right, let's do the damn thing, Chad.
You won't like the message I carry.
People forget, man. People forget, man. And by the way, Hetero, you have yourself a great night. Thank you so much for all the love. And you'll be sure to finish up this tournament. By the way, everybody getting subbed because of you. Thank you again, man. Could not do this without you. Acid on the loose, down two as well, overhead into the low as well. Back three on the side of Miska. This is going to be them being completely character locked. Do we potentially get that game number 5? I have no idea what those portals do, chat. Passing that 200 viewer mark again. What's up to everybody watching from around the world? And by the way, Adam Murphy saying, Hetero cannot leave without my sub. I don't know if you can directly give somebody a sub. I don't know how it works. Jump in's coming. Miska, though, still on the lead. SnakeDoe having his hands completely full in this matchup. This is Chile taking on Europe. Back three, South America taking on Eastern Europe to be more specific. Back three again, SnakeDoe trying to find that opening. Miska not falling for any and all of this. Back 3-2. 1-1. Down one. Still pressing on long strong, though. However, we're breaking away from that. Miska, though, starting to lose that life lead. Gotta find that Sub-Zero ice armor. Wisely puts it on, though, and that's gonna be a gigantic combo on the side of SnakeDoe. Jumps away from my snickerdoodles. I got you, Y2J. It's in the mail right now. I ate half of them. You can't say everyone because the subs miss me. Adam Murphy, I know. Yeah, I don't think you can target it like you can on Twitch. It's very unfortunate. However, I'm sure one is going to be coming your way pretty soon. Right now, though, we are throwing down the water pool. Overhead into the low. Miska, though, the overhead. That should be the round. SnakeDoe breaks away. Oh, hang on a second. There's no way he's going to bring this back. I think he thought he had it. However, that is not going to be any good. Miska only down by 1 round. This is insane.
Fight.
By the way, Wasnet and Nicky Mabab, make sure you guys do have each other added. Those coming out. 1-1. Still pressing on through, though. That is going to be a gigantic punish on the side of Miska. Can Miska get us to our first game 5 of the night? I'd love to see it. Quadruple portals coming out. Miska, though, are we going to use any of all of them? No, we are not. However, SnakeDoe, this is starting to fall apart for him. Miska starting to look kind of good. Double overhead, not going to pay off. Not this time. No grabs, though. Plus frames. Stand 3. Miska coming through with another double overhead. The down 1 takes his turn back. We are mashing out here, chat, but that is going to be a frosty freezy freeze. Turning him into Elsa on the side of SnakeDoe. All right, SnakeDoe, this corner pressure looking exquisite. What can you do from here? Oh, the micro duck. Good stuff from Miska. Excuse me for 1 quick second, chat. And Miska needs a little bit more. SnakeDoe not giving up, not just yet. However, ice on the way, and that should be a punish, and it is. Spend the fatal blow. Miska gonna get meter back in time. Wisely does break away. SnakeDoe needs that ice armor. Wisely will put it on. Flamingo in the background, chat. Somebody, we need to order that, chat. We need to crowdfund one of those flamingos. I'll wear it right now, and chat, this is gonna be us going to a final round here in match number 4. SnakeDoe able to bring it back. He does have bring it back technology, and we are seeing it on display 110%.
Final round. Fight.
All right, Acid coming through, and a big back 3 punish. He was waiting to punish that back 3 of his own. Full stuff, throws up on himself. Reminds me of every night out with the boys. And Madam Murphy wants that game 5. Who am I to deny you any and all of that? Big punish though on the side of Snake. He wants no game 5 though. He's looking to put this one away. And I will say, regardless of the result here, Miska has had a very good performance here today. They've made a very nice top 8. Double overhead. They're not done. Miska, survive. Low water pool, goes for the overhead into the low. Double overhead, spend the fatal blow. I do not care if it kills or not. Get him off of that meter. SnakeDoe not gonna wait around for it. Oh, we got some ice armor on here. This set, by the way, feels like it's lasted like 6 or 7 days. Drag and drop gonna be good. And one more for either player would send this home. Keep in mind, Miska does have breakaway. The question is, do I get Subway after this workout? Dude, I love Subway. I don't care what nobody says. And SnakeDoe says we are backing up here. Miska trying to find his way in. Back 3 again. And that's gonna do it. Wait. Not just yet. Put a pin in that one, Mr. Coach. That is your real name. And that, chat, is gonna do it though. SnakeDoe able to time his way in. A very good set coming from 2 very good players. SnakeDoe ultimately gonna take it 3-1. Miska, congratulations on your top 8. Not a bad performance whatsoever. And yo, Candyman, what's up to you and what's up to Cuba, man? I'm a big fan of your guys' freestyle wrestling. And chat, with that, let's go take a look at that replay. If you're just joining us, that is going to be the end of Losers Round number 1. We, of course, have Losers quarterfinals all lined up for your viewing pleasure. And now this is going to be another diabolical cross-regional matchup. Let me show you exactly what we're cooking with, chat. So, with that, it is going to be none other than SnakeDoe moving through to take on Amirsam. I cannot wait to see that match. That is going to be an absolute smoke show, chat. Let's get you on to that very next one, though, where it is going to be Nicky Mabob taking on Wasnet. Nicky Mabob, of course, known for that Raiden. Wasnet, known for that Takeda. Let's get going. By the way, we're not making you wait around whatsoever. We're getting to that match now, chat. We're going now. There's no break on this train, chat. We literally cut the brakes. All right, Wasnet taking on Nicky Mabob. Hopefully this connection is going to be a little bit better, but I doubt it. Nicky Mabob, of course, coming from the Oceanic region. That is going to be where Australia and New Zealand is located. And yo, what's going on? Christopher Rodriguez, it would not be a party without you. Welcome back to the building. All right, let's do the damn thing. I see 200 viewers in the house. We got to give you guys a show. Over 100 gifted subs on the channel today. And now we got to put our feet to the fire here. Let's see where Nicky Mabob is. There it is right here and now, chat. Let's go. All right, Wasnet coming out of OTR. I'm not sure if Nicky Mabob is on a team. However, right now, we're going to let the players do the talking on that. Let's get it. Wasnet, you are clear to go on AFK. This is going to be Losers quarterfinals. After both of these matches, we are, of course, going to be going through to our winners finals. Still so many good matches here today. All right, let's get started, though. Let's hope this match is going to be held together by hopes and dreams. Let's hope the ping holds up. These two are basically as far away on the planet as you can possibly get. Let's get it, Chad. All right, let's do it, though. Let's go. By the way, these two coming out with matching profile pictures. It's going to be very different gameplay. Be sure to hit that like. You said he's the same comment card. Wasnet, you got to do something about that, man. You cannot take no for an answer. Shout outs to the Tinder dates.
The Chaosium.
The rest of the world isn't like Fengjian.
All right, chat, so far this has been a go to stream. I'm sorry, feel free to hit that like button, hit that subscription. We're trying to close in on 5,300 subscribers. And once again, this has been our first completed week exclusively on YouTube. So far, it's been going amazing. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying the action. That way, you guys don't have to wait for me to upload the VOD later. You get it literally now. And Adam Murphy, it's a good question, literally because I wanted DJ to play in this tournament, and he did play in this tournament. That's how it goes. All right. And Wasnet says no problem. By the way, the ping is not looking too bad. I'm sure it feels a lot different, though, of course. However, from the eyeball perspective, it is looking just fine. Stuff. Oh, tries to punish that, though. Wasnet not having it. Wasnet, though, I would say his best attribute is his defense. Right now, though, trying to pepper Nicky Mabob, though. He's got the lead. Nicky Mabob's going to have to figure this out. Double low's coming out. Triple low. The low so nice, Chad. We did it thrice. Trying to reach his way in, aren't we all? Okay. That Jack's getting absolutely clobbered here, though. That move catches you from so far away. Insane. Wasnet's still going to be maintaining that lead. Once again, this is going to be the Ukraine taking on Australia, basically as far away as you can get on the planet. The gameplay looking pretty stellar, though. Wasnet going to be taking that one.
Come on and fight.
Round 2.
By the way, BJ World, what's up, man? Says thanks for the gifted sub. That was probably going to be none other than Hetero, man. One of our goats here in the stream. Right now, Wasnet looking to put belt to ass, and you can definitely get the feeling for it. 2 into the low. Nicky Mabob, though, very good defense on their own, not getting opened up. Still trying to make their way in. Wasnet, though, trying to play some guerrilla warfare, as you can see from here. 1-2-1. Looking good. Wasnet slams him back down. Wasnet starting to really pull away on Eddie and all of this. Look at the damage, though. That Jack's absolutely lighting this place on fire, but the uplock on the side of Nicky Mabob. He's not giving up by any stretch of the imagination. Wasnet going through the ringer, and this is where Nicky Mabob can really start to wake up. Overhead, and that Jack's to pick up the tap. Do you spend the fatal? I don't think just yet. However, time will tell. He's gonna let it loose, Chad. This should give him the life lead. Nicky Mabob coming through. All right, all eyes on Nicky here. What do you do? Keep in mind, Wasnet will have his fatal blow available. Goes for the low into the spark port and Chad. Ooh. This is close, man. This is close. I'm ready to put up the kitty cat. And another one. He's on chip out territory. It's going to be Nicky Mabob. And Wasnet comes in clutch and spends the fatal blow. He takes him out. Nicky Mabob going down. Oh my goodness, Chad. What a roller coaster of a match. Let's see what the kitty cat says. Yes, he is going to be dyed. Wasnet says 400 ping, no problem. And Plush B saying he is live. I can confirm he is not. Wasnet, once again, coming out of OTR, going to be getting a game 1 win. That is going to be, let's go take a look at that replay. So I feel like I need to call the chiropractor and sing that fatal blow. Yeah. Call one for me as well. And GGWP, what's up, man? Adam Murphy says, I love the reptile pick for Snake. SnakeDoe is super entertaining. Let me see, but Miska also had a very good performance as well. However, right now, all eyes on Wasnet and Nicky Mabob. They take center stage, chat. Let's get you back to the action. I gotta say, Chad, this tournament has been incredible. Already $80 raised for the players. And by the way, a huge amount of support coming for the stream itself. Thank you guys so much for keeping us going.
In my fight.
But now, Chad, we've got to put belt to ass here as we go into match number 2. 214 goats up in the building. It's like a 214-headed goat. It's a lot of goats, Chad. It's like a hydra. 1-0 score on the side of Wasnet. Right now, Nicky Mabob, though, trying to make his way in. That is the biggest problem, I would say. After match number 1, he was not able to find his way in. Pressing on through. Down one technology with an overhead to greet you. And a nice jump in to meet you, perhaps. And Wasnet, though, seems to just have Nicky's number here, though. What? Oh. That's a weird whiff, though. The first one hit, the second one did not. Wasnet, though, I would say a very entertaining player. Nicky Mabob, though, has definitely shown their merit here today. And I know the ping is high, but so is that prize pool, and so are the stakes. So far, we are guaranteed to pay out the top 2. And we'll talk about top 3. Should it rear its head? But right now, this is going to be all Wasnet. He is pulling away. I know, Miska, he's got a goated reptile, I'll be completely honest. He also has a Baraka that we could see today. Nicky Mabob, though, do we spin the fatal blow? We do not get to see these combos very often. And the ping, by the way, I would say is not too bad. Let's take a look, chat. Yeah, it looks great, looks good. And Nicky Mabob, this should be their round. However, Wasnet gonna put a pin in any and all of that. We're jumping back. Nicky Mabob, what do you got for us? Wasnet trying to chase him down. Nicky Mabob, why is it not pressed right there? And does it actually connect? There's no way, and it does! And Nicky Mabob goes down. Wasnet, the second straight scam. Wasnet is locked in today.
I will prove myself.
The stuff we put these players through, man, I have to absolutely say. Sometimes we do give them the benefit of having an all-European event. Sometimes we'll throw Middle East in there as well. Today we brought South America, we brought Australia. When we said worldwide, we mean the entire Earth. It's a big Earth, Chad. It's a very big Earth, let me just say, quite frankly. It's the biggest Earth I've ever seen. A lot of big Earths. The Earth just got 10 feet higher. All right, enough of that. Enough of our trump card. And once again, Wasnet just playing the zoner game here. Nicky Mabob able to avoid him, but the Jack's still going to be picking up some nice damage. Able to pepper him from space is going to be Wasnet. Wasnet does have the lead. And this has to be super frustrating. Yadigar Rossi, what's up, man? Welcome back. Robert Hume saying he has died, and I am agree with that. All right. That Jax is pretty much the only damage that he's able to get is going to be Nicky Mabob. However, right now, the damage starting to add up from Wasnet. He is completely locked in. Wasnet is doing some damage. Blows as well. Double down one. And shout outs to all 200 people in the building. You got to spend that fatal blow. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about this. You got to let it loose, just like me inside of an elevator. And Chad, what is this, though? We're going to spend it. Wasnet breaks away. Wise stuff. However, Nicky and Mabob going to be taking that lead. Oh, jeez. There's no way this kills. Making his way in. And the big Jack's a phone, but that's gonna be Nicky. He thought he had it. Overhead. Let's go for the spark board, and that's gonna be Nicky Mabob. We tie it up. I believe that was gonna be a well-deserved round for him. He absolutely takes a chat as we go to the final round here in match number 2. And Once again, if you are just tuning in, I would say this is about the halfway point of this tournament. Should be live for about another hour. And Mohamed, he's saying, is Amirsam lost? Yes, but he will be up next. Okay, he's gonna be taking on SnakeDoe. That's gonna be a dynamic set. The ping gonna go burr. Just like Wasnet right here, that should be guaranteed damage and a bit of a launcher. Wasnet Airlines, your flight looking fully booked from here and now. Wasnet right now making it rain. Wasnet going crazy, and Wasnet is on the verge. And Wasnet is gonna take a 2-0 score right now. And I will say, after how good Nicky Mabob looked against Legenda, though, this is definitely not what I expected. However, the ping looking very, very crystal clear. And if you guys are wondering, by the way, how that bracket looks right now, let me give you a shot. This is currently how things stand right now. Nicky by the way, can I spell Nicky Mabob's name right at all? Like, it has been a huge issue today. We've got it right there, though. So, Nicky Mabob and Wasnet. After this, will be SnakeDoe taking on Amirsam. Let's get it back your way, though. We got to finish this set.
Takeda, Raiden.
All right, chat. Let's do the damn thing, though. Let's go and let's roll.
The gateway.
Again, we're going to see who's going to be coming out on top. Nicky Mabob, though. You got the feeling he's got to lock in now or never.
Face other graver threats.
And yo, what's going on, bro? Fades, you're coming from the OCE region as well, right? I remember that name.
Fight.
Nicky Mabob, the last OCE player. We had about 2 today. All right, jumping coming good. And the double low, they're going to trip up Wasnet. The low so nice. We did it thrice and gets a beautiful combo out of that. By the way, how often do you see this matchup? All right, slams him back down. Wasnet looking for that lead. Wasnet, of course, coming from the Ukraine. Mabob, I believe, coming from Australia or New Zealand. They're pretty close. Overhead is going to be good to go, and look at the damage right now that Nicky Mabob is putting up. Wasnet's in trouble. The double low catches him again, and you got the feeling that is going to be all she wrote. Wasnet giving it up, and that is going to be Nicky Mabob's first clean round in quite some time.
Round 2.
And by the way, Christopher Rodriguez says, bro, say hi to me from Dominican Republic. Shout outs to you and shout outs to the DR, man. What's up, man? Welcome back. Down 1 into the spark port. Good low. Wasnet firing back on all cylinders. Jack's here to pick up the tab. Very good damage we are seeing on the side of Wasnet, though. He's going to need more. Nicky Mabob needs to find a way out of this corner. Wasnet saying access denied. This should be the round, and he drops it. And a beautiful up block. Nicky Mabob was waiting for that. Well-placed and well-deserved. Taking him center stage. We are fully locked in. Nicky Mabob, can they bring this back? We saw how dominant of our first round they just had. Good grab as well. Does Jax come through? And yes, he does. Beautiful pickup coming from Nicky Mabob. Look at the damage we are seeing. Wasnet, though, he's close. Down 1 and a good grab. This should be all she wrote. And chat, we've got a tie ball game, and Wasnet going to be on set point.
Final round.
All right, let's go and let's get it. Wasnet, though, can he close the show now, or does Nicky have anything to say about it? Double Jax combo from both players. Overhead is going to be money, and you got the feeling if Nicky can just keep them here, but no! Gets sent into the corner. He said, how can I play? Where can I contact you? A better place to contact me, Christopher Rodriguez, is actually in the Discord. Feel free to come through. And that goes to anybody watching in the live chat or later in the video. The Discord description should be down below in the description. Sorry. Commentating's hard, chat. People forget. Thunder Stomp. Down 1. Nicky Mabob's got the lead, but Wasnet going to fire right back. Wasnet coming through with the grab, and Jax, of course, going to be getting very much involved. Nicky Mabob trying to do this for Oceanic region. Wasnet trying to hold things down for Europe. Does not get that shimmy neutron. Nicky Mabob, what do you got from here? Things are going close. There's another grab. Does he spend the meter? No. And right now, Nicky, you got to find your way out. The low again, down 1. Double low into the Jaxophone. All right, 30 seconds left on the board. Somebody's got to commit. It reminds me of every relationship I've ever been in. And this is going to be damage. Wasnet's got to break, and he does. Wasnet cannot afford to give up one more of those. Guaranteed damage. However, Nicky Mabob actually going to suffer some on that. That Jax works both ways. Nicky, what do you got from it? That could have been the win right there. Down 1. And here comes Jax, Chad. Nicky Mabob, you've got to go, and that's going to do it, Chad. A 3-0 on the side of Wasnet. However, a huge shout-out to Nicky Mabob. I love seeing players from the Oceanic region here, and I cannot wait to see you again. By the way, send me a Discord DM. We need to get an Oceanic region tournament start. I would be more than happy to host it. However, with that, it is going to be Wasnet moving on, and he goes to top 6 territory. Let's go take a look at that replay, of course, and then let's get you back center stage to that bracket. And Nikki Mobile, thank you so much for playing. By the way, I would love to set up an Oceanic region tournament, even if it's just a top 8. Hit me up with a message. Let's do something soon. Chat, let's go take a look back at that bracket. Because if you think we're done, you gotta think again. With that though, Wasnet going through the top 4 territory, mind you, actually. And now coming up next, this is the one we've been waiting for. SnakeDoe taking on Amirsam. Let's get it, chat. $80 currently on the board in front of over 200 people. Let's go. All right, Amirsam, I got you. By the way, this is going to be our last losers quarterfinal. After this, we got to see Garkusha taking on Disarted. And then, of course, by the way, the winner of Garkusha and Disarted is guaranteed to get something today as far as payout goes. And I got you, Amirsam. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to today's prize pool, you can do so right here. Rev, Bowser, and Significant Iron, thank you so much for helping us along the way. All right, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's get going and let's get rolling. Amirsam, fearsome Amirsam, going to be taking on SnakeDoe. All right, let's do the damn thing. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We're just getting this next matchup all locked and all loaded. And by the way, who do you guys think is going to win? Do you favor Amirsam in this? Do you favor SnakeDoe? I would say SnakeDoe is maybe a little bit more of a well-known player. However, Amirsam, the beast from the Middle East himself, what more could you want? Literally, what more could you want? All right, Amirsam, where are we at, brother? How are those shaders looking? All right, let's do the damn thing. Once again, hopefully all of you guys are having a great day. By the way, if you've not already, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely does help us out. Amirsam, you don't see me online? Interesting technology. And all right, we are rocking and we are rolling. This is going to be our last losers quarterfinal of the night. The winner, of course, going to be taking on Wasnet, but we've got business to handle upstairs. All right, let's do it, though. Let's roll. We are simply waiting for that invite. Yeah, Amirsam, I have no idea. I have no idea why it does that. For you guys who don't know, inviting people in this game is actually a huge, huge pain. All right, SnakeDoe, be sure to send me an invite. Let's get this party rocking and let's get it rolling. And by the way, if you do have a new gifted membership, be sure to put those doggy emotes in chat. I want to see 5 trillion of them. Let's go. We're good to go. We got that invite locked and loaded. Once again, good luck to both gentlemen. I have no idea who either player is going to come out with. We do know that SnakeDoe plays a mean reptile. Amirsam, though, we know he plays a mean Omni-Man and Ghostface. He said, I can play for free after I contact you. Christopher, yeah, you never have to pay to be in these events. But if you want to, you can. I mean, I'm not going to say no. Costs $6 or $7 to compete here, Chad. Yeah, that's the way we like to do things. All right, Amirsam coming out. And SnakeDoe, and by the way, yes, Amirsam, we know the connection's gonna be crazy. Let's go though, and let's do the damn thing. Let's get rolling. Amirsam coming out with another Takeda. This is the character of the event, apparently.
Cage Mansion.
You think the Red Dragon has its claws in Sikander?
I don't think any Outworld Canton is immune.
Shout outs to all 200 plus in the building. Let's get you to our next losers quarterfinal. By the way, Disarted and Garkusha. Make sure you guys are rocking and rolling. Disarted, by the way, has been using that mean Baraka, but we're going to focus on this. 1-1 into the acid ball immediately coming through from Big Snake, the back 3 as well. And what's going on, Big Skibbity as well? We love to see you in the chat. Thank you so much for playing today. And I believe after the hell that I put these players through, it's about time I get an EU-only event. I got you, FireX. The message is clear. All right, we'll see about that. But we got to talk about this right now. Here's on the beats of the Middle East. SnakeDoe coming through from South America. Overhead chop. Stand 2. Into the air we go. SnakeDoe seems to have no problem with this particular matchup, not whatsoever. Throws up on himself. Reminds me of every date night. Okay? Mother Christopher Rodriguez, you do not have to pay to be in these events, but you do have to pay FireX. He demands like $6 or $7 per entry. Yeah, I know, FireX. But when I say worldwide, you know I do not expect like this kind of stuff. However, with that, that is going to be SnakeDoe with a 1-0 score just like that.
2. Fight.
And by the way, Adam Murphy, hey, get me some Subway too, man. A $5 footlong goes a long way. I know it's going to be a lot more than $5 these days. And by the way, FireX, welcome to Modville. That's my nice way of saying welcome to some responsibilities. Overhead chop, still moving through, still cruising through. SnakeDoe seems completely locked in front of over 200 people. And by the way, Christopher Rodriguez is a joke. You don't have to pay. You do not have to pay to be in this event series. All right. SnakeDoe, they're going to be taking the lead on Amirsam. These two have played before many, many times, though. They should be used to each other's connection, at least right about now. Good grab on the side of Amir. Looks like he's going to retake that lead. Here comes Jax to pick up the tab. And look at this, though. Fearsome Amirsam coming through, getting the damage. SnakeDoe going to break away. Red chop. Okay, plus frames. There's a scenario where you can pick that up, though. One more sequence from SnakeDoe should send this home back 3-2. Amirsam, though, getting that shimmy neutron, perhaps even that shim lehi, maybe even that shimbo slice. Rest in peace to both. Oh, yeah, Christopher Rodriguez, no money. No, you don't need money to play in this. SnakeDoe needs one more, but so does Amir. He ducks the throw, but that's going to be a down 2. And Chad, you do not want to grab Amir when he has low health, man. I'll tell you what, he will make you cry. We are all tied up. They have 3.99 subs, ham and salami. Oh, Adam Murphy, get me 6 or 7 of those. I need the calories. I deserve the calories, Adam Murphy. Overhead is going to be good. Double overhead lashes into the low, and now here comes SnakeDoe with some beautiful armor. Well placed, well deserved. Shout outs to Various. And 3 said you don't have to pay. Yes, that's Killer Lord. Yes, you do not have to. All events are free. Once again, there is $80 on the line. Currently, that is going to support top 2. If we do get to $100, we can start to talk about top 3. There's a big punish, though, on the side of Fearsome Amirsam. And by the way, Adam Murphy says, yes, you need money to donate. Once again, no donations are ever mandatory, though. They do help out the players, and they do keep MK1 alive, though, I will admit. Acid ball coming out of SnakeDoe. Some of the best players from around the world. If you've never heard of Amirsam, today is the day. And you should know SnakeDoe if you're a fan of MK1. SnakeDoe with the lead. Amirsam backing up, trying to get that counter punch. SnakeDoe not falling for any and all of this, though. Good defense and better offense on the side of Amir. Amir right now starting to lock in. And a big anti-air pickup coming from Amirsam. Amirsam going crazy. Look at the damage. Were we using that armor? Donate that 7 you were already going to spend, says Adam Murphy. And Amirsam, though, he needs one more. Wait a minute, though. Adam Murphy. I'm sorry, not Adam Murphy. SnakeDoe using his last breaker. He's got to lock in. Down 1. 9 seconds left. One of these two's got to go. 5 seconds left. SnakeDoe's in trouble. The overhead, and Chad, that is going to be it, though. That is going to be Amirsam timing him out, and SnakeDoe going down. A 1-0 score coming from the beast from the Middle East, Amirsam himself, looking good. And Adam Murphy, absolutely. Absolutely. Amirsam, nobody's saying your ass, man. We're saying nice things about you. And Chip, this is a ban event, but it's not like a ban-unban event. It's just characters are banned, some of them. Some of the top tiers. I think we learned a valuable lesson here today, Chad. Takeda is a very popular pick if you take out a lot of the top tiers. Yeah, Wasnet's even in the chat, though. He's saying it himself, though. This appears to be a very popular character, and he will be next on my list. Should we do another one?
Chameleon is her name?
I'm so funny, Chad. Laugh at my jokes.
She is Saurian.
Round 1, fight.
Adam Murphy, though, enjoying the Tesla life. I see you, man. Picking up that subway. All right, though, good grab on the side of Amirsam, though. He is looking to take a 2-0 lead over big SnakeDoe. Gonna wrap this up like a blanket, though. The low's looking good. And by the way, happy Cinco de Mayo to anybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat, I should say. So Takeda low tier, says Garkusha. I do not want to hear it. I'd say he's middle of the pack. Stand 1. Big overhead, though, on the side of the Takeda main. I'm sorry, not the Takeda main. Nice beats in the Middle East. Amir says Mohammedium. Low's coming out. Amirsam, though, seems to have kind of solved this riddle. However, SnakeDoe, you do not want to go against this guy. I'm sorry, you do not want to count him out. So I never heard of the ban list, bro. Oh, yeah, Games for Life. It's in the Discord, man, for sure. There's quite the list. We want to give you guys some fresh matchups today, and the players look very excited to be playing this. Into the air, spend that fatal blow. Kill him now! He's going for some set play on this. Overhead. Do we see some armor? No, he gets... Okay. And Amirsam, you gotta lock in. Goes for the low, just cancels right in front of his face. The down 1 into the Gator Dash. And another Gator Dash, spending all the meter. Stand 3, and the Dragon Drop is gonna be good to go. SnakeDoe takes the lead here in match number 2.
Round 2, fight.
By the way, if you're enjoying the channel's content, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It definitely does help us out. And by the way, it says if you do something on Thursday, I'll be there. Misko, we do something pretty much every day. You already know it. By the way, Adam Murphy says if you do the ban list, Jack should be on there. We're definitely gonna make modifications to it. We're kind of learning right now. Okay, another low. Amirsam currently in the lead, tries to back that, but you're out of real estate, good sir. Amirsam, though, looking kind of clean right here. Into the air we go, and this is some damage coming through on the side of SnakeDoe, turning invisible. Reminds me of every ex-girlfriend. Jump in's coming, though. Now we're breaking away from that. SnakeDoe trying to work his way in. Amirsam still maintaining that lead, at least for now. Going on that projectile parry. He's gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. He's gonna have to make his way in. It's gonna be Amirsam. Back 3-2 yet again, and this is gonna hurt. Here comes Amir. Is this gonna be enough? I don't believe so. Looks like he's gonna need one more, but no, Jack's gonna pick up the tab. And we are all tied up here in match number 2, Chad. Let's go.
Fight.
By the way, a huge shout out to everybody watching and playing from around the world. This is a worldwide event. We even had the pleasure of having Australia involved in today. I think the only region we have not had represented in a while is going to be Asia. The game is banned over there. However, we have had a player from Japan before. Nice. All right, Gator Roll going to be looking good. SnakeDoe going to take a momentarily lead. Amirsam, though, looking to fire back immediately. He's going to get that shimmy neutron. We're looking good over here. Amirsam, though, looking to get this corner pressure. Jack's getting involved as well. Throws him back down, and Amirsam getting some damage. Right? Right now, SnakeDoe unable to find any opening, though. There goes for another Gator Dash. Amirsam finally finds a down one. He's absolutely going to exploit that. Down one pressure and an overhead as well. And this pressure coming from SnakeDoe. He still has the lead. There's a grab. You don't want to do that too often against Amir. He admittedly likes to duck. Fireball's en route as well. 1-1, and this should wrap it up, chat. And this is going to be a 1-1 score on the side of SnakeDoe, stealing back some momentum and stealing that game. All right, no sweeps here in our second losers quarterfinal. By the way, Garkusha and Disarted, you will be up next. Let's go! And Minjaz, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. Why is there a furry reptile skin? Hey, they're creative over here. Over here at NetherRealm Studios, they are very, very creative, chat. However, with that, we got to send it your way. We've got to see who is officially going to take that lead. Let's get you back to the action, and let's pull away. All right, let's do the damn thing, Chad. SnakeDoe enjoying that most recent win. However, Amirsam, do we see a bit of a switch? No, not as of yet. Yeah, I see 220 goats. That is an all-time high for today. What's up, everyone? I'm not gonna lie. After we get past that 200 viewer mark, I still do get a little bit
She is
nervous.
Saurian.
I'm gonna say hello to every single one of you. Welcome here.
Round one. Fight.
And if you're just scrolling through live videos, guys, once again, thank you so much for tuning in, man. The attendance really does help us out. For you guys who don't know, we're a tournament series who goes basically every day. If you're familiar with Rips Arena, it's kind of the same thing. However, into the air we go, slams him back down, and that dragon drop gonna be good to go. Turns invisible as well. Red. All right, still pressing on through the Jax here to pick up the tab as well. Amirsam firing back, drops the combo ender though. Yo, Job, what's up, man? And beautiful place acid ball on the side of SnakeDoe, though. The Sub-Zero to come out to clean up the job, and that is going to lead to a lot of damage, though. SnakeDoe completely in control. Amirsam, what do you got from here? Double overhead, though, into a raw overhead. Jax here to help pick up the tab as well. Jax has been such a useful cameo today. Oh, wait, no striker or tremor, though. That was part of the list. Plus frames. Amirsam still presses anyway. What a madman. And Lowe's back three again, breaks away. Aerial pressure, though. SnakeDoe looking to wrap this up. SnakeDoe, this looks like a matter of time. Amirsam, he has to lock in. This is still very doable, except it is not. A down two from the gods, and that is going to be it.
Round two. Fight.
Acid balls on the loose, and SnakeDoe 100% in control. Amirsam is going to have to lock in, though. He's in trouble. Well, damage we are seeing on the side of Snake. He's looking to make his way to top 4 territory for a showdown with Wasnet. Yet another Takeda would definitely be in the works, and SnakeDoe looking to take a 2-1 score. Seems to have figured out this Takeda to a T, and chat, this is going to be it. And 2-1 going to be your official score. SnakeDoe really locking in, and SnakeDoe really looking good. And now one more to separate these two. Does Amirsam come out with anything else, or does he stay on the Takeda? As you can see from my left, moving towards my right, SnakeDoe turning invisible, getting that mix, and now all eyes on Amirsam. What does he decide to come out with? Let's go find out, chat, and let's send it your way. By the way, guys, if you're a fan of computers, and if you're not a fan of me yapping, he will be here tomorrow for some actual professional commentary. And David Carvalho, what's up, man? Said the monster has awakened. Yo, what's going on to the sauce boss in the building? All right, Osboss, immediately coming through with some sus comments. All right, Amirsam, I'm thinking about this one. What does he want to come out with?
Omni-Man.
Comes out with the Omni-Man. This should at least give SnakeDoe something to think about.
Gauge match.
And what's going on, Sauce? Great to see you up in the house. Oh, how long have we been streaming?
Yes.
Damn near 2 hours. Crazy. Should still have another 45 to go. Once again, if you're here right now, if you're just joining, you're about a little bit past the midway point. Still some of the best matches that come your way. All of them probably going to feature Takeda. All right, let's do the damn thing, though, and let's go. right, well, let's see how this is gonna go. If he's able to wrap this up right here and now. FireX enjoying that mod life, yes, sir. All right, big damage on the side of Amirsam, though. He's looking to send us to a game 5. And by the way, how soon does Rips need him, FireX? We'll see if he can wrap things up now, or do we get that game 5? Here we go, look at the damage here, and Snake throwing up on himself. SnakeDoe absolutely coming through with that crusher power on the reptile. Yeah, FireX, yeah. Who donated? Hetero, by the way. He's been on with us for quite a while. Decided to come through, make that cameo. It's 2-0. Oh, Jesus. What's going on, Ozboss? I see you. Look at all these mods in the building, by the way. Absolutely goated. Probably right now, what a goat. All right, Amirsam looking to send us to a final game. You already wrote to the Discord server? I got you, Christopher. We should be seeing you very soon. Right, SnakeDoe looking to wrap this up, though, putting on the projectile parry. SnakeDoe looking to corner this man. That's a punish and a half. And Amirsam is 1 round away from a final round. Can he do it?
Round 2. Fight.
And Austin says, I'm the GOAT. Hey, people forget. People forget. All right, well, let's see it, though. Let's go and let's do the damn thing right now. It is none other than SnakeDoe trying to wrap this up, though. Amirsam trying to send us to a game 5. Into the sky we go. Amirsam, though, on a tremendous lead, though. Amirsam going crazy. Board 1-2 yet again, and SnakeDoe going through the ringer. This has game 5 written all over it, Chad. Acid ball on the loose, stand 3 as well. And, ooh, that should have been a full combo. One would have thought. SnakeDoe making his way in. Amirsam does not want to give up on this run, not just yet. Beautiful start with the Movado, and I think we're getting it, Chad. I think we're getting to the game 5. Come on, guys, subscribe, show some love to dude VapeCoach. What's up, Header? I was just telling people about that insane thing you did by gifting over 100 subs here in the building. SnakeDoe not trying to let this go, not just yet. And chat, look at the damage. All right, Movado might as well in chat. We're getting that game 5. And SnakeDoe in some trouble. Amirsam is absolutely going to crush this one. Spends all the meter, goes full double, pits to chesty, and that is going to give us our first game 5 of the night. Amirsam and SnakeDoe. Let's do this damn thing, chat. Let's go and let's roll. I need to see emotes in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know you've got a pulse. Let's do the damn thing. And by the way, I'll say I'm co-header on Twitch. What does that even mean? And by the way, yes, thank you so much for all the support. He said you deserve all the best, bro. Keep the community alive and together. Shout out to the guys who are still doing that, man. I'm talking about Banish Brawl, of course, the GOAT, Rips Arena himself, and of course, so many more, man. However, Chad, with that, we've got to send you to our first game 5 of the night. Let's do the damn thing, and let's go! And all right. What are we coming out with here, Mr. Snake? Comes out with the reptile, says, you know what? I still think I can win this matchup. Gangster for life already letting us know he's here. And chat, let's do it. The final match between these two. Who is going home? Who is moving on to top 4 territory? Let's go find out. The final match, let's get it. All right now, as you can see, though, SnakeDoe losing a bit of momentum here. I already sent you a message asking for information. I hope you'll consider me. Christopher Rodriguez, it's open to anybody, man. Open, anybody's allowed to come play in these. Except for FireX. We only let him in every 6 or 7 days. Kid's a maniac. Is he waiting on SnakeDoe right now? Oh, shit. Hopefully this ends quickly. Yeah, I remember FireX was saying it should be over very quickly. As you can see right now, Amirsam's almost dead. Rips, if you're watching this right now, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. It should be over soon, though. We will see. Gigantic lead, though, coming from Big Snake. And oh, tries to go for the grab. Amirsam not having this. Into the sky we go. Now rips the ball. Let's come to consequences. And SnakeDoe is on set point. And as soon as SnakeDoe's here, he's got to get over to Rips Arena by the looks of it.
Fight.
All right, stand 3, though, into the Sonya. Big stomp as well, though, 1-1. Back 3 is going to be good to go. SnakeDoe sitting on set point. Overhead as well. And onion rings coming out. Double onion rings by the looks of it. By the way, you can see SnakeDoe, though, switching up the cameo, though, is leading to tremendous results. Gets a pretty much a guaranteed mix, or at least giving something Amirsam. Something to think about. Amirsam, though, looking to send us to the final round. Can he do it? Overhead chop. And right now, SnakeDoe using a lot more of the mix. You can see beautiful call out on the up block coming from Amirsam. This has final round written all over it. And Rips, once again, if you're watching, I am so sorry, man. Oh, my goodness. However, down 1, double down 1. Board 1-2 yet again. And a bit of a trade here, but this has Amirsam written all over it, though. Can SnakeDoe bring this back? Keep in mind, Amirsam has no meter. 240 goats up in the building. And another up, okay. And chip territory, no, not quite. Good up, I'm sorry, good flawless blocks on the side of Big Snake. And you have the feeling just one would send this home. Amirsam, what do you got? 27 seconds, though. Hang on a second. 1-1 into the overhead, though. Amirsam is looking out for that 110%, though. There's the dragon drop. Tries to go for the vomit, and he's gonna get it, Chad. One more. Plus frames, last breath. He cannot afford to get hit again, and that is gonna be all SnakeDoe. He sends it home, and he moves on to top 4 territory. SnakeDoe, you're needed on Rips Arena. Get over there right now. So, Chad, with that is going to be SnakeDoe moving on. Amirsam, thank you so much for playing today. I know a very unorthodox event. However, Chad, we are not done. Let's go take a look at that replay, and let's see exactly how he was able to do it. And, yo, what's going on? Juan Guillermo, what's up, man? If you're just tuning in right now, Chad, we've got some news for you now. It is time to head to Big Winners Finals. Let me show you exactly what it is we are talking about. So, with that, SnakeDoe gonna move on to top 4 territory. However, go play your rip set. He needs you, and he needs you now. So, Chad, SnakeDoe gonna be moving on. Amirsam, though, gonna be finishing in top 6 territory. Let's go take a look now, Chad. We have to move on to our Winners Finals set. Garkusha, take it on Disarted. Invites are out. Let's go! Yeah, Rips, I'm sorry for making you wait, man. We're usually pretty good about juggling that, but with tournaments, it can be kind of hard. And yo, Guts is saying, do you have any more events coming up I could pull in? Yeah, do we do events every single day? Every single day. Just be sure to join the Discord. If you're already in there, be sure to sign up. And Jay Lancer, man, you are just on time, man. We are now going to Big Winners Finals. You're going to see some of the best MK, hopefully, of the day. This is going to be Winners Finals, though. All the players are here, and chat, we are speed running this. And yo, what's going on, Lady of Chaos? I was wondering if we were going to see you today. Welcome back. 245 up in the building, and shout outs to Lady of Chaos most recently coming through on that Twitch affiliate journey. And now, chat, the big one. It's going to be Garkusha. Winners Finals is here, and he's taking on Big Diz. This is going to be a Baraka versus... Oh, I gotta think, man. I gotta think. This would be, what, Takeda? Kitana. This is our first Kitana sighting of the day. Kitana Jax, a very, very good combination.
Jax, Kano, Night Market.
All right, chat, let's do it, though. Let's get rolling and let's go in Big Winners Finals. You guys know the stakes. 2 of 9Z's finest. Let's get it. And by the way, guys, as it stands right now, and yo, what's going on? Taki Nada, great to have you back up in the building. Hetero says, let's hit 250. Are we talking about the bathroom scale? Oh, because we passed that a long time ago, Hetero. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to the player's prize pool, currently sitting at $80. We get to 100, we can start talking about top 3 payout. As of right now, it is going to be top 2, thanks to this amazing community. Garkusha right now getting matched on. Here we go. And Gangster for Life is saying, is Kitana low tier? Not at all, but it's definitely a hard character to play. All right, we are moving our way in big grab as well. What do we got from here? Hey. Disarted, though, coming out with the lead. However, Garkusha looking to take things center stage. Good grab again. All Baraka is for anybody who wants to learn how to play this character is strike and throw. Very much an MK11 character. Are we talking Nada? Yes, that is all, not all, I would say, but that is a lot to do with Hetero coming through and absolutely blowing our sub-goal to smithereens. That prize pool starting to rise as well, just like my blood pressure, and the big swipes coming out of Diz. And goes for the circle, presses it 6 times, and the down 1 into some more poke special. And this is an event basically built for Disarted, though. He is pulling away, looking incredible.
Fight.
And let's see how things continue to develop. By the way, Chad, after this match, we only have 3 to go. Thank you guys again so much for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for being here. And right now, Garkusha, they'll start to play the game. And by the way, what is this coming from Hetero? Oh my goodness, and Hetero absolutely bombing on us, giving us 50 gifted memberships. And look at all these names getting subbed to the channel, dude. Hetero coming through, says we are not done by any stretch of the imagination. 150 subs on the day. All I can say is, Hetero, thank you so much. He says, I'm not done. My reign of carnage does not end anytime soon. Up into the air we go. And chat, with that, that is going to be Garkusha tying it up. Chat, can I get some big H's in the chat? Looks like literally everybody has been gifted a sub at this point. Is there anybody who has not been gifted a sub? Hetero, I don't know what to say, man. You have absolutely put an extinction level event for everybody who is not subbed to the channel. Thank you so much. In front of over 230 people, let's bounce up that sub goal again. And Hetero say, supporting my brother, dude, thank you so much, man. Nothing but love, man. It has been a crazy day, and you are a big part in that. However, right now, we gotta at least try to give Hetero his money's worth. This guy we go, the big overhead as well. Knives on the loose, though, and this is going to be none other than Diz. He is absolutely cooking this round. And right now he is just going that strike throw again, and there's a big shimmy neutron though. He is absolutely crazy. He's like, can you give me some time to end my set in rips? Yeah, SnakeDoe, go play your rip set. Yes, you're fine, you're fine. You got plenty of time. We still got a whole set before you, man. You're good to go. And he's gonna spend that fatal blow. Is that actually gonna hit? No! Oh, Jesus. And then, Hetero coming through with another 50 subs. What is this man going through today? What is this? And Disarted takes the very first game. Hetero, what are you doing here, man? I literally cannot think of one. I can't think of one person who is not currently subbed to this channel. If you're watching this on replay, I am sorry for the terrible commentary per always. But I gotta say, man, Hetero is coming through and absolutely blowing this place apart. 200 subs on the day. Are you serious, man? Guts is saying bro's giving the paycheck. Hey, man, he's just built like that is Hetero. Thank you again. He said that one was for Adam. He says, I've tried to get Adam a sub here. Guys. Hey, man, thank you so much for all the channel memberships. Hetero, I don't know what to say. Everybody looks like they have one. Disarted though, there's a battle going on in the chat. Hetero right now is just absolutely blowing this place to smithereens. 200 channel memberships in one day. That is by far going to be the record. Does Adam have it? He's literally putting all these subs just hoping Adam gets one. Remember, here on YouTube, you cannot actually pick players or viewers to gift a sub. Oh my goodness. So we're going to see, though. We're going to see next time Adam comes through. He said he was going to go grab something to eat. Oh my goodness. All right, Garkusha, though, going down. Disarted going up. And by the way, Robert Humes, yes, give him that crown, though. Hetero, thank you a ton, man. It's my pleasure, dude. Hetero, where are you coming from, by the way, if I may ask? Are you coming from the States, Europe? Doesn't matter, man. Any man who comes through and wants to support the channel is going to be a friend of ours. And what is this? Guts coming through with 50 gifted memberships as well. He's challenging Hetero. He says, you know what? Let's keep that going. 250 in one day. Guts, you absolute madman, you and Hetero. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing, man? What are you guys doing? Oh my goodness, look at all these gifted memberships, and Garkusha takes that round. Chat, we gotta focus on the chat here for a second, though. They need my undivided attention. 250 Guts, thank you so much. He said if one person's given the entire paychecks. And chat, I'm happy to say we get a lot more emo slots because of today, man. Thank you a ton. Everybody is getting gifted a channel membership. Absolute insanity. However, chat, we gotta try our best to do some good commentary here. Garkucha gotta take that first round. And by the way, Takinada says, I'm dodging all of those subs. That's crazy. And by the way, Adam Murphy, I am proud to say, did get gifted a channel membership due to Guts coming through. But let's keep it real. It was Hetero who put in the groundwork for that. Thank you guys so much. He said, Guts, you need 4 more of that to get on my level. Guts, thank you a ton. Hetero, thank you a ton. And yeah, the commentary is going to take a backseat for a minute. And by the way, Adam finally getting gifted as subs. Let's go! And by the way, Miska still waiting for one. Crazy! And Hetero says Adam has it. Yes, we finally got him one, chat. And I would say put the wallets away, man. You guys have done enough for this channel. I will not accept another sub. That being said, I probably would accept another sub. However, never mandatory, guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys, once again, that was all to get Adam Murphy a sub, and that is going to be a mission accomplished, chat. 250 goats up in the building, and 250 subs up in the building. Yeah, all we asked for was 10. The community was like, nah, bro, hold this. Yo, another 50 to make it 300. We're trying to get to my weight class header. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. It's too many subs. I'll ban the next person who gives subs. That being said, I probably won't. Miska, it's 150 people out of 5K. All right, though, big damage, though, coming from Diz, though. He is looking to completely pull away. And Power Dunk, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. And, chat, that is going to be a 2-0 lead on the side of Disarted just like that. And today has been a wacky and crazy day. Guts and Hetero have blown this place apart, chat. Let's go take a look at that replay. And, by the way, we're on the better half of 300 people in the building. What is up, everybody? And, chat, all I got to say, this has been the craziest day we've ever been on YouTube, man. And I don't think this record's gonna be broken for quite some time. Bit of a magical day. And Power Dunk, I'm doing amazing, dude. We're having a great day here. The chat has kind of lost its mind. Me along with them. He said, and by the way, Guts coming through with another 50. Are you kidding me? Guts, what would no? Oh my God, and look at everybody absolutely getting gifted a sub here. Insane Guts says, hold my beer. Let's get to 300. Everybody is coming through. You get a sub. And chat, can we get some big G's and some big H's in the building for both Guts and Hetero for getting us to 300 subs in one day. And it's truly something I cannot believe, guys. This has been crazy. The players are getting paid out. The channel's being taken care of, guys. This has been an incredible day, but we've got a Kenshi on the side of Garkusha. And MP gifting. Look at everybody getting gifted a sub. I think we're gonna see all green names coming through. Edward, what's up, man? Look at this battle in the chat, by the way. Hetero said, well played, Guts, bro. He said, nice move. Nice move. Abdul saying, I love this community. He got gifted a sub too. What's up, Goku? Said, cheers, Guts. Oh my goodness, man. Guts, yeah, I think we owe you a shot in this event. And Tigerson, what's up, man? Say, why am I not getting gifted a sub? I have no idea, man. Truly, I don't. Good grab, though. And now Disarted, though, looks completely locked in. This Baraka, he was made to win this event. And all I gotta say is Guts and Hetero, like from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for helping take care of the channel. Thank you so much for helping keeping MK1 going and keeping us alive, man. Nothing but love. And thank you so much to everybody who is in the building simply watching the event, helping us. All right? And by the way, with a channel membership, I don't believe you need to watch ads, right? I think that is the benefit of it. It could be wrong about it. However, right now, Garkusha looking to send us to a game number 4 on this. Or game number 3, I should say. Nice overhead slice. And right now, overhead pressure coming from Disarted, though. He's looking to wrap this up like a blanket. Keep in mind, after this is going to be Wasnet taking on Big Snake. How's can anybody confirm how is SnakeDoe set looking on Rips Arena? Low with it, and he was still missing, not getting a sub. Did Taki not get it? Lady of Chaos, any chance you can tell me the score? All right, Low's coming out. Keep in mind, this is top 2 payout as it currently stands. 100% of any donations today do go to the players. And if anybody does want to donate to the prize pool, it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. And Disarted's gonna spend it. Is it gonna hit? Yes, it is. And that's gonna be it. That is gonna be your set in a nutshell. That is absolutely gonna send it home. And Disarted is gonna be, wait. He's alive, but just barely. There's no way this hits. There's no way this hits. And that is going to do it. That Kano absolutely saving the day. And that is a 3-0 score on the side of Disarted, though. That is going to be it. And chat with that. All right, Disarted, though, is guaranteed a little bit of money today. And all I got to say is that is a great thing, man. But now Garkusha, he's going to have to battle back in the top 3 spot. Let's go. And Guts, thank you so much again, by the way, man. By the way, if I remember correctly, you were a Scorpion player in MK11, if I'm not mistaken. Or I could be dead wrong. Either way, man, appreciate you a ton. So Fireaxe is up 1-0. That is crazy. All right, Chad. And so with that, and by the way, Hetero said good night, brothers, good night, Vape. Hey, man, Hetero, get yourself some sleep, man. Thank you so much for that, man. Everything you've done today, it means a ton. Thank you so much for helping out this community, and nothing but love. But Chad, with that, we've got to get down to business. Yeah, I remember you, Guts. I remember you. Dude, welcome back, dude. Making an explosive welcoming, though. And with that, though, Chad, that is going to be Disarted going to grand finals, and that is going to drop Garkusha down to loser side finals. And now we've got one more match, though. Let's do the damn thing. Hang on, give me one quick second. We're dropping Wasnet down. Look at all those subs coming in. Those are not going to stop for a while. He says, SnakeDoe, even the score. That's going to be a long set. What should we do in the meantime, Chad? Yeah, we got a little bit of downtime. Fireaxe going to be taking on SnakeDoe on Rips Arena. So Rips waited for us. We're going to wait for him. That's how it goes. Power Dunk says, people forget, man, but we don't forget Guts and Hetero. So here's what's most likely going to happen, Chad. We can't cut this at all, but if you're watching this video later, just go ahead and skip until you see the next match. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with this community. What is up, everybody, guys? Once again, Vape, I think you've earned a lot of TB. What is TB? I don't even know what that is. Tuberculosis? But guys, I gotta ask you, how are you feeling about this YouTube journey? I was feeling very nervous about it. I was wondering if how much of our Twitch community was gonna follow us. But it's Taco Bell, yes sir. But it seems like everybody has made their way over here just fine, and we've made a lot of new friends along the way. Is there any chance anybody could put a 1 in chat if this is your first time watching the stream? And we hope we get you for many more days, man. We like doing these daily events. Chat, I can say, though, helps support the player base tremendously. Abdul Mirage says, it's nice. It's Mirage, by the way, from Twitch. I got you, Mirage. And DJ Crust says, this is not my first time. And Meek, what's up, man? He said, second time, says Jay Lancer. He said Foggy is? He said, I've been around as much as I used to, and I would like to be, but it's awesome to see the coach. I know a lot of people, let me just say, miss the Twitch side of things, but just from a content creator standpoint, this had to be the move. In order for us to kind of both grow and succeed as an event series. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content. And I like them fat. What's up? Coming through with the 1. Hopefully you're enjoying it. So 1 for the live, but watch the streams after. Okay, I got you, Watts. I got you. So we're just waiting for SnakeDoe and FireX. This is me just spending a little bit of time with you guys. Maybe a little bit of like an about the author section. But yeah, guys, for you guys who don't know really how these events work, so oh, you said the Twitch is more comfortable to watch. I can understand that. But I've watched it 9 billion times. Osboss with the 1, of course. For you guys who don't know how these events work, so for me, I have to wake up around 6 a.m. Just to kind of get this kicked off. Luckily, I have Shutter in the background who helps me tremendously. Basically runs the entire thing. It's all good, Lady of Chaos. Hey, say if it works for you, man, I'll be here to support Hangouts, says Power Dunk. Yeah, so basically, guys, I have to get up around 6 a.m. my time just to get this entire thing kicked off. We try to go live around 11 a.m. Eastern time just because we have about 30 people in the bracket, and then it's double elimination. There's a lot of matches that take place. What you guys are seeing right now is basically that entire top 8. But this was like a 30-man tournament. There were so many players in here. Faisal was in this tournament. Says it's 9:15 p.m. here, says Abdul. David Carvalho, what's up, man? Sator, what's up? That's a name I've not seen in a while. So shout out to Shutter. Shutter does a lot of legwork for this channel. So yeah, by you guys actually helping support this channel, donations and stuff, subs and stuff, that actually helps me send them a little bit of money as well, just to take care of the mod side. Because, you know, Shutter's you know, about to be an adult. They got to start working though. They got to start taking care of themselves. And what are you even saying right now, Osboss? What are you truly even saying? But yeah, guys, I appreciate all the support, man. You guys have really helped take care of the channel as of late. Pretty much the entire time we've ever gone live, guys. And Miska says, no, we're not doing that. But it's a lot of work, man. And it's a good way to wake up my neighbors as well. But I don't know. I truly love running these events, guys. And it's a lot easier, I'll be perfectly honest, when Computerson's here. It gives me a little bit of time to rest. But once I start going, I just keep yapping. You know what I mean? And I know the commentary is a little bit divisive. I know some people don't really like the loud aspect of it. But for me, as a guy who watched a lot of UFC pro wrestling, I enjoy it tremendously. Like, being loud's the name of the game. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. Be silly. Who cares? You know what I mean? If you guys want professional commentary, you know, Evo's always there, but we're not that. Power Dunk, Computerson actually had to get a job. It makes me sad to hear it as well, but yeah, he had to get a job. So yeah, he'll be here tomorrow though. He was taking the day off tomorrow for Shark Tank. That series is crazy, by the way. It's over $400 in there. And Edward's saying the commentary is goated. I appreciate it, man. I know I do get a lot of comments, a lot of feedback. Some people saying they like it. Some people saying they absolutely despise it. But for me, it's just having fun. And if you guys are enjoying it with me, and if we can be silly together, then yeah. Gangster for Life, got to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. Hey, Austin 316 all day. Power Dunk saying the best commentary in the FGC. I don't know about that, man. I think there's a lot better guys, but like I told you guys before, I'm not really a commentator. I'm more of a hype man. I'm just trying to put you guys in the zone. If you guys notice, I'm actually just saying silly shit the entire time. What I'm actually trying to do is I'm trying to make you laugh. Guts, do not gift 1,000 subs. I would literally have a panic attack if you did that. You've done more than enough. You've done more than enough, man. You're keeping MK1 alive. Don't do it. But I gotta say, guys, yeah, we try to be a good hype man around here. We do try to just kind of put you guys in the zone. I know watching it back later, it's got to be a lot more of a different experience. But he said, how do you feel about a kick in the guts? Say, Osboss, if you're the one delivering it, I got you. But he said, that freaking advertising on YouTube pisses me off. Hey, man, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game. That's how we get our bills paid. Heartbreak Kid and Undertaker. Undertaker's goated. And back to we're just waiting for SnakeDoe. He's coming through from Rips Arena. He should be here from very, very soon. I would say in the next 3-4 minutes. And by the way, Lady of Chaos saying, I aspire to have your energy. If you guys want to know, this is not how I talk like in real life at all. If you guys want to hear how I really sound, check this out. I'm about to blow your guys' minds. When I'm just talking, when I'm just going about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is VapeCoach. Great to see you. Thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out in the channel. And all I gotta say, guys, this is a tremendous event. We really appreciate you guys coming through and giving us all the love. But we wouldn't be able to do this without you. Thank you so much, Osboss, for being here. New Vision in the house. Bowser, what's up, man? And yeah, this is the actual VapeCoach voice. This is normal vape. Yeah, this is how I sound. And this is ASMR, babe. What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. DJ Crush, I see you. Ospas Power Dunk. But guys, it's just a fun time. It's pretend. You know, why are we gonna sit here and try to be boring for? Let's have some fun. Let's make sure you guys are having a great time. I see no reason not to. Let's just hype this thing up. That's always been my mentality. It's Twitch. It's not real. I mean, it's real, but it's like it's entertainment. It's TV. Be silly. That's always how I've thought about things. This has just been a huge about the author section. So if this bores you, I completely understand. By the way, I wanted to read what Power Dunk said. True story, I was just flicking through Twitch about a year ago when I came across the channel. Chat wasn't even interested in MK1, but the commentary and personality kept me here. Power Dunk, that means a ton. Thank you so much. He said, it's a persona. It's more of just, I wouldn't even say it's a character. Because when I go to wrestling tournaments, this is exactly how I talk. You got to have a big boy voice. So what I did is I just incorporated that and this. Watts, I'll be perfectly honest, when I first started doing my voice like this and going absolutely crazy every single day, look at the damage coming through, I cannot believe. It used to actually make I used to actually bleed from doing that. Like, I couldn't talk for a couple days, but you slowly just kind of get used to it. Yeah, I don't know. We're crazy people here, chat, but you know what? As long as you guys are having a good time, as long as I'm having a good time, this is cool. All right, though, chat, let's do the damn thing, though. It is going to be Wasnet taking on SnakeDoe. Let's get these invites locked and loaded. Looks like Wasnet is good to go. Looks like SnakeDoe is good to go. And Oz says the way you interact with people is the main reason why I was drawn to you. I appreciate you, Osboss. Truly, you're a huge help to this channel, and you're a good friend and a personal friend of the channel. I know we're being silly and making innuendos the whole time, but I do truly love just seeing you in chat, man. Whether subs, no subs, donations, or simply just hanging out with us. I truly mean that, guys. Oh, you guys want to hear the Trump voice? You sound like WWE commentary, Sujiro. That is all it is based off of. UFC and WWE commentary. You guys want to hear the Trump voice? We got this guy, Osboss. He's a very good guy, very attractive man, a very handsome man. And let me just say, quite frankly, very good friend of mine. A lot of guys, they come through here and they want to be big friends of VapeCoach, but I say, drop 50 subs or else you're not. Oh, crazy. Says it feels like even if you're not a great player, that nobody even talks to you. No, dude, that's my thing is I want to talk to everybody, guys. I'm a one-man yapping crew. So I want to make sure I'm like, here's the way I think of it, and I'm being truly honest about this. You guys are the reasons why I'm able to do this. Why wouldn't I talk to you? Like, why would I not talk to you? Like, you guys are sitting here, like, ads are coming on. You guys are helping support by simply watching those, simply being here, putting another number in that chat. Why would I not want to talk to you guys? Like, I want to talk to only you guys. This event is built around you. You guys are the stars of the show. Hey, man, Bowser. Hey, there's no competition between me and Rips, man. That is the reason. That man is the reason I am doing streams. And by the way, if you're coming from the YouTube side, from watching later, this is the reason why we. This is where you can skip ahead to.
Sub-Zero.
I need your energy. Months later, and I'm still here. I first heard you on Rips. I asked if you needed decaf. It's all good, Lady of Chaos, dude. But now, guys, let's get you to losers semifinals. That was a great kind of like little meet and greet, just hanging out and talking with you guys. But now it is all business time here. Rev, yes, we are still going here. It is going to be none other than SnakeDoe taking on Wasnet. Now I got to get back into character. All right, Wasnet coming through. It is going to be SnakeDoe getting some early damage. Let me show you exactly what we're cooking here. By the way, it's going to be losers semifinals. The winner of this is going to take on Big Garkusha. All right, losers finals. All right. And yeah, that's the thing. When people first meet me, it's super abrasive. They do not like it, but it kind of grows on you like a tumor, Chad. And what can we say? We're having a ton of fun out here. And I need you guys to get loud. I need you to get angry. And I need you to let me know that you've got a pulse. Remember, we scare because we care. This is my stream. This is my community. And this is my Little Pony playset, sponsored, of course, by Big SnakeDoe. So let's go. Match is back, Eric. All right, Spawn. All right. Once I find out your name is GG's. All right. However, we're jumping in. It's a very nice jump in. A lot of guys, they come through and they want to jump in. I say, quite frankly, I don't like when you jump in. We got this guy, Osboss, in the chat. Very handsome man. Not as handsome as I'm typically used to, but let me say, for a while, Vape was my voice driving home. I've actually heard people say that they listen to the stream as they go to bed. I don't know who can do that. But you know what? We accept Eddie and everybody. It doesn't matter where you're watching this stream from. Everybody around the world, let's go. All right, Wasnet though with a sizable lead on SnakeDoe. He's getting knocked down a peg, and that is going to be it. He said, I drove across town, had my bald head shaved, stopped for a beer to come back for more MK. Is it my birthday? Hey, Rev, I'll tell you what, man. Shout out if you're a May birthday month. It is going to be mine in about, what is today, the 5th? We're celebrating that on the 12th, by the way, guys. Yeah, just after Mother's Day. People forget, man. Chat, I'm going to be 32. Is it over for me? And Ox says, Vape, call me a good boy. Who's a good boy? It's amazing people still watch this stream, chat. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're having ourselves a blessed day. 300 subs on the day. Man, it might be time for a little bit of Taco Bell later. People forget, man. And what's up, Big Sujiro? I see all those likes coming in. What's up to everybody watching around the world? And by the way, my grandma, she always asks me, she's like, people really listen to you yell at them? I'm like, that's right. Yes, they do. And once again, though, this is going to be SnakeDoe, though. He needs a tremendous comeback on this. So my B-Day is the day before taxes are due. Hey, man, we're going to be celebrating that together or as friends. By the way, Rev, shout out to the ball head, man. I need to get on that train as well. However, this Jack's coming through. What's the damage going to be looking like? Did Grandma get my back? And Lady of Chaos, that's what she asked. She's like, are they into just getting yelled at? And I'm like, I don't know. We just have a good time. You got to really be here live to experience it. If you're watching this later, it's a much different experience here. However, a solid grab SnakeDoe, though. Is he going to take the life lead? People forget, man. So Jiro coming through from Brazil. Shoutouts to South America. He's cheering for a SnakeDoe win. 7 seconds left now. 6, 7. And this, wait, 4 seconds though. Wasnet though. Can he take this? And he can. And that is going to be Wasnet, though. He rips out his heart. Reminds me of every single ex-girlfriend. Tremendous stuff. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. And by the way, RCMT says, no way your birthday is May 12th. Yes, it is, sir. And guess what? We will be streaming on that day because we take no days off, except for when I'm hungover or when I've been staying up too late, way past my bedtime, Chad. I deserve a late bedtime, Chad. I need to. It's like giving myself a lashing. I gotta say though, without this chat though, I would not be here. There'd be no way. If somebody could come through here, guarantee $100 in that prize pool or 100 subs every day, I would still not be here unless this chat was here. We love you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Time fighting as a Terran?
All right, let's do it though. But now we gotta really make you guys give the money's worth. All right, you guys, we went through the glossary. We did the about the author section. Now we gotta lock in, chat. And all right, I will accept nothing else except for that. We take this very seriously, chat. We're not funny people. All right, overhead technology, though, a nice low. And a lot of guys, they want to come through with the lashes. Quite frankly, these reptile players, we got to get them out of here, Chad. We got to make Outworld great again because, quite frankly, we used to be greater than NetherRealm. Now we're not. This morning, I was rewatching Shark Tank. Gangster, I saw your comment, by the way. I thought I gave it a heart. If I didn't, I got you later, Vessels. But right now, we're throwing up on ourselves. SnakeDoe coming through with all the heat in the world. Overhead. All right, though, SnakeDoe on a tremendous lead, though. Good grab, though, on the side of Wasnet. Remember, this reptile has been doing work all event long. All right, slams him back down. Wasnet, though, can definitely bring this back. So let's go, Toby! Nice. Can he bring this back? Does he spin the fatal blow? He's got to break away to SnakeDoe. He cannot afford to eat this, and he does not. All right, acid ball coming out. Down one technology as well, and an overhead chop to go with it. 2-4, 2-3, something like that. Chat, I don't know the buttons. I'm not a very smart man. Didn't graduate college. I didn't even graduate high school. Stand one in, and now here comes Snake, and he is going to take the lead here in game number 2. Let's go. And Mari, what's going on, man? That's not going to be ELG Mari, is it? I don't believe so. Either way, welcome back, man. I know there's 2 Maris in the scene. All right, let's get it, though. Let's continue to send this one southbound on the I-10 freeway. And oh, this is going to hurt. This is absolutely going to hurt. Slams him down to Wasnet. Wasnet going full double pits to Chesty on here. Nice. Wasnet, though, getting down 2'd in public. A class 3 felony, as we all well know. How long have we been streaming, Chad? 2 hours and 30 minutes, Chad. People forget, man. It's a marathon, not a sprint, Chad, but we still come out with the same energy. Once again, the stream is sponsored by Monaco. 2 shots in every can. Yeah, I got you, Mario. What's up, man, by the way? Overhead chop. And 3, 1-1. SnakeDoe, what do you got for us? SnakeDoe with the lead. And this is absolutely going to sting, but now it's kind of not. All right, Jack's on the horn yet again, and I will say, Takeda has been a super popular character in this meta, and I do believe if SnakeDoe wins here, he will be taking on yet another one. So if you got all this stuff, I would buy his own island, name it Burrito Pito Island, and we wouldn't see him again. We got to be very careful about the second part of that island's name, especially when it comes to Island, DJ Crush. Got to be very careful about that. All right, though, with that, and now, We're moving on in. SnakeDoe, though, trying to maintain this lead. I would say Reptile, a very middle of the pack character. And the 1-1, this is absolutely going to do it. Spend that fatal blow. He doesn't even need to. SnakeDoe going to tie this up just like me on a Friday night, chat. SnakeDoe ripping out the guts, giving him that Taco Bell treatment. And that is going to be a 1-1 score.
Reptile wins.
All right, we see what we're looking at, chat, though. This is going to be a tie ball game at the bottom of the 7th. Let's get you back to the action. But first, that replay, once again, brought to you by basically everybody today. I couldn't think of one particular name. It'll go over a few heads. I got you, DJ Crush. You shout out to DJ Crush as well, dude. He's always sending me funny photos every single day, man. And they're related to the stream. It's great stuff. A lot of great stuff. A lot of guys, they send me photos. DJ Crush, he has quite incredible photos.
Sub-Zero. Game action.
So you can look human. What's the big deal?
And let's get it back your way. By the way, guys, if you do have those emotes, be sure to spend them right here. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're subbed to the channel. And I'm pretty sure Guts or Hetero did get you covered. Chat, let's do it. And let's go. All right now, Wasnet getting up-blocked on this. Don't forget that. I got you, DJ Crush. Of course, Bezos. All right, acid ball's coming out. Bowser, I'll send you some photos. What do you got for me, Bowser? Keep them PG-13 related. I'm not going to accept anything otherwise. And look at Big Crime Rider. By the way, one of our OG supporters in the house. By the way, guys, I saw all the love that YouTube was showing us, and I said, you know what? We're going to come live stream here then. We're taking the fight to you. And so far, this has been incredible. The better half of 300 people here in the live audience. And I know a lot of goats from our Twitch community have followed us over. We'll still be live on Twitch, though, every once in a while. However, right now, we're showing the YouTube. A lot of hugs and kisses right now. SnakeDoe, though, not doing the same thing in response, so he officially takes the lead over Wasnet and chat. That is going to be the round he takes the lead.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, acid ball's coming out. I thought that was going to be a bit of a trade, though. Getting some good chip damage off of that. And Lady of Chaos, I mean, if it's considered fan art, we'll take it. By the way, once again, shout outs to everybody still doing their thing. I know Banished Brawl's doing incredible work. I know D-Pad's still out there, Shirai Ryu TV, Demon Lobby every once in a while. And of course, who could forget the man, the myth, the legend, Rips Arena, holding the community down. I can safely say without that man, I would not be doing events, man. That guy has brought me back from the dead, but we are now looking very much alive, unlike SnakeDoe. Overhead yet again. And the pressure mounting breaks the armor, and that is going to be Wasnet. Neither of these two able to pull away. And by the way, I was incorrect. I said this was losers finals. This is not losers final. This is losers semis. People forget, man. You see it? EJ brought it up, not me. I is innocent. Of course, Lady of Chaos. Of course. I'm watching you. Best Lady of Chaos, by the way. All right. SnakeDoe once again going through the ringer here, and Wasnet looking in prime position here to take this round and take this game. Wasnet would need a solid comeback. SnakeDoe would need a solid comeback, and we are chasing him down the 1-1. Another 1-1. SnakeDoe unable, and this is absolutely going to hurt. So as your tournament finishes, bro, I'm going to watch Champion League. Let's get it, man. Sports all the way around, and that is going to be none other than Wasnet on a 2-1 score. And you got to wonder, what does SnakeDoe need to bring this back? So far, we are in top 4 territory, and Wasnet and this Takeda have been doing incredible work. Let's go take a look at that replay. I gotta say, guys, this has just been an incredible day, guys. Thank you all so much for supporting. I'm not even talking about donating or subbing. I'm talking about simply being here and just, I don't know, just keeping us going, guys. It means a ton. And yo, what's going on, Shadrick? He said, yes, sir, Lady of Chaos. He knows sometimes he forgets. People forget, man, but I don't. All right, Chad. SnakeDoe out here. He's going to try to out Pizza the Hut just a little bit again and again, Chad.
Is her name?
She is not.
Let's do the damn thing, though.
She is Saurian.
Rep to the Yano. What's going on?
Round 1.
Let's get this party started. He lost because that skin was garbage. Not like this, Rev. All right, still pressing on through the 1-1. And Wasnet, though, looks in prime position to take this set. Do we get a potential game 5? So, babe, he's playing with it. You know what Socrates said? Don't play with it. That's a big hippopotamus, though. We're taking advantage of any and all of that. SnakeDoe making his way westbound on the I-10. Combs, what's going on, man? Dude, great to see you back in the chat. It looks like all the goats are here. We have like an infinity gauntlet of the goats here in this chat. 260 in the building. And that makes me nervous, Chad. What is going on, Big Comms? Welcome back. Gangster for Life still hanging out with us, ever prevalent in here. And this is all Wasnet, though. This is one-way traffic. And by the way, if anybody does want to donate to the prize pool, you can do so right here. If we get to $100, I will do the next, one of the next matches in ASMR for your viewing pleasure. And you already, yeah, today's been an incredible day. Absolutely insane day. I tried to stop this community. I was unable to stop this community. Into the sky, though. Wasnet needs a little bit more. Looks like he's going to go get it. That should be a pun. Back three. It's going to have to be close to perfect. SnakeDoe, you've got to lock in, and that is going to do it. Wasnet is on set point. A showdown with Garkusha is what he is sorry, words are hard, chat.
Fight.
It got weird today. It got very weird today. But you know what? We spent it together, or as friends. And now the Dragon Drop going to be good. SnakeDoe with a tremendous lead. You already say no, Vape deserves it. He's the best. Hey, I appreciate you, man. And by the way, Tapawa, welcome to the channel, by the way. So love your commentator voice on point. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. SnakeDoe doing some work. SnakeDoe is going crazy. And this should be the beginning of the end. Hold on a second. And Shower Thoughts even getting gifted a sub. What's up, man? And by the way, Rev with another 20 saying, let's get that ASMR. All right, chat. So for one of the next matches, I'm going to do ASMR because of Rev. He got this to a $100 prize pool. And chat, if we get that game 5, we're doing that in ASMR. Rev has literally demanded it. Got a fresh haircut, got a beer in him, and says, you know what? Give me some sweet thoughts, Vape. He said he loves to hear you scream. Hey, man, the ASMR voice is coming through, man. And I know some people are going to be watching this saying, finally, some good commentary. GGWP, there is some bans today. Yes, we decided to do a medalist tournament. And Robert Humes, you already know it's go time. Should we do it ban unban where you can do another 20 to shut off the ASMR? But you can also reactivate it, chat. Believe it or not, we've done that before. And things got a little bit weird. Even weirder than they've gotten right now. And now SnakeDoe looking in prime position to send us to a game number 5. Good grab. All right, slams it back down. That's Sonya gonna put it on you. And Shower Thoughts is in love with this Takeda. I gotta say, Wasnet, though, one of the best Takedas coming out of Europe. Him and Garkusha, who could be up next. Trying to get that Shimmy Neutron 1-1. This Takeda answering back. However, this Takeda does not have the lead. SnakeDoe's got a block. However, he's not gonna be doing that. Oh, Jesus, overhead. And Rev, by the way, if you're in chat still, thank you so much for that, man. One of our biggest supporters. And chat, this is going to be the set. This is going to be Wasnet. He's going to losers finals on a 3-1 score, which will activate our ASMR mode, and that is going to be it. Wasnet going to come through and get it done. SnakeDoe, thank you so much for playing today. And all I got to say, man, all I got to say is shout outs to the Beast coming from South America. We hope to see you again. Hopefully you were able to at least have some fun today. And I can confidently say, Chad, with that last 20 that was dropped due to Rev, we are getting a top 3 payout situation. 50, 30, and 20. Much love, and I see all those likes still pouring in. Wasnet, stay exactly... Wait, no. Yeah, okay, yeah. Wasnet, just invite Garkusha. And chat, let me show you on this bracket how things are looking in front of over 250 people. And because of Rev, the next match is going to be in ASMR mode. Not the entire set, but just a match. Wasnet, I'm sorry, Big SnakeDoe, thank you so much for playing with that. Wait, I have this all wrong, by the way. Let me fix this. Chat, I'm a moron. Not the smartest person, not the sharpest tool in the shed. However, with that Wasnet, this is going to be an all-EU top 3 with this. And they're going to be making themselves a little bit of money with that. Chat, with that result here, I have some news. Wasnet taking on Garkusha. The invites are out. Let's get this party started. Remember, all 3 of these guys are going to be earning some money. This is going to be 50, 30, and 20. However, the amount is going to vary. Your mileage may vary. Let's get Garkusha up in the house. Let's see who's going to be coming out with the heat. Garkusha, I have sent you that invite. Let's get going. Sensei Wolf, what's up, man? Welcome back. All right, Chad, let's get it going and let's get it rolling. Chad, let's get you back to the main event, though. This is actually our co-main event of the evening in front of over 200 people. Players are here. I am here. We are ready. And Rev, I got you covered, by the way. Remember, one entire match, I have to commentate ASMR mode, and we do this, chat, because we care about you guys, and you deserve top quality content. This is gonna get a little bit weird, chat, I'm not gonna lie. Please continue to like the stream. All right, chat, I give you guys losers finals coming out. Garkusha, you see him coming out with that Kenshi. As soon as it says fight, we're going full ASMR mode. Let's go. I give you guys losers finals. And Ryan Williams, what's up, man? We love you too, man. Welcome back to the channel.
Same. Except for Chio.
Rev, you paid for this, by the way. Yes, I gotta give you your money's worth. I'm not gonna let that be denied. All right, here we go, chat.
What's up to everybody watching around the world? This is your host, VapeCoach, right now. We're doing this because Rev put $20 up, and that helps us pay out the top 3 players, so I'm sacrificing my commentary right now to make sure that you guys get some top quality content. Hopefully you're enjoying this right now. I gotta say, our Kushi is looking kind of good. Not as good as Ozboss, but that's gonna be kind of hard to live up to. I see we're losing every single one of our viewers. And this ASMR content, let me just say, it's not very easy. he's getting stares at the pools now. We like that sort of thing. We like you a little bit more, Bowser. What's up, GGWP? Bezos to all of you. He's an hour. I hope you wake up people that are sleeping through this. What's up, Big Grim Rider? Oh, he's looking good. You've been a bad boy. Swing that sword. Alright. Yes, for every 20, by the way, we do ASMR. I'll sit here and do this the entire stream. I don't care about losing every single viewer. What's up, by the way, Spawn? Star Eye, you been? Alright, I see we're working our way in. Oh, Jesus. And you already coming through the 10 bomb. Oh my god, dude, I love you so much. You already appreciate you a ton. That actually helps support the channel. We love you. Hugs and kisses coming your way.
Fight.
By the way, we've lost like 40 viewers since we started doing this. I don't care. I'm bringing you all down with me. Look at this. So we're jumping in. Coming from this. I hope this match goes on forever. This is some ASMR. Mortal Kombat. You guys deserve this. Please don't unfollow the channel. You should actually tell your friends to follow this. If you enjoy the content, you better be enjoying the content. Have you considered narrating books? Yeah. Let me tell you about the little vape that could right now. He was a tough worker again and again, but he's been a bad boy. He's been a very bad boy, vape. And now you have to commentate ASMR. This looks like it's going to be a tie ball game. We're going to go all 3 matches on this. I know when people rewatch this, they're going to be very, very angry. But I have this amazing ability where I don't care. Because I'm going to go meet after this. Some milk and cookies. Maybe some adult videos. I don't know. Hello, baby. He knows the way. Tell him. Okay, looks like we've gained some viewers right now. What's up, Disarted? Disarted, you're in grand finals. You're a tough boy. You're a tough man, aren't you? You're so tough. Disarted's like the toughest guy I know. Bowser's saying, don't stop. I got you, Bowser. I got you in chat. Hang on a second. Garkusha, that looks to be in some trouble. What's up, Takinata? Overhead, though. Oh, Jesus. What's going on, Saltar? What's going on, DJ Grim? This has been the longest fucking match of all time. Can somebody just kill somebody here? Oh, that's real loud. You guys deserve this. Rev, thank you so much for paying for this. Hugs and kisses coming your way. Can somebody please die? So, why is this the longest match of all fucking time? Alright, swing that fucking sword of yours. Pull it out. Pull that on the first date. Overhead, and he's gonna be dead. And that's gonna end our ASMR, at least for now, until another 20 gets started.
What happened, guys? I blacked out. All right, but that's going to be none other than Wasnet. He takes that first game. Tremendous stuff we are seeing here. Remember, this is basically a $10 money match. Chat, with that, we got to go take a look at that replay. And I'm telling you, chat, I am a sellout. You can literally buy the ASMR commentary. Purchase the greatest hits. Call 1-800-TERRIBLE-COMS. All right, chat, let's get you back to the action. Let's do the damn thing. Now, do you miss the hype voice? If you hated it before, maybe now you love it. And that was something we went through together, chat. We're as friends. And by the way, I don't mind.
Being with the Shirai Ryu changed me.
All right, chat, and a 1-0 score coming on the side of Wasnet. He's looking incredible, looking a little bit too good, and I appreciate that. And by the way, yeah, that match lasted like 6 or 7 years, man. Insane. All right, just had to fix my mic levels. And remember, chat, with every $20 donated, the next match will be narrated in ASMR. And trust me, chat, you want that. It's not creepy, chat, trust me. That's who you call late at night. What are you doing? Hi. I think they were drawn out too much. Trust me, these guys do not care about my commentary at all, whatsoever. They're probably happy I got them an extra $20, which, by the way, coming from Rev. Looks like the viewers are slowly starting to come back. By the way, they're like, when is Vape gonna stop being creepy? Lady Sindel and Melina watching in the background. And by the way, this Takeda, though, looking to make it all the way to Grands. The winner, of course, going to take on Disarted. The winner of this tournament guaranteed $50. And once again, if anybody does want to donate, you can do so here. And by the way, Yardy, I did not thank you properly. Thank you so much for coming through with a $10 super chat. You absolute demon. We love you. But right now, though, we are putting belt to ass, and Garkusha going to immediately answer back. And right now, though, he is absolutely living up to that promise to make it back to Grands. He wants a second crack at Big Disarted. Let's go! Can you imagine being like a first-time viewer here? chat. All I can say is don't call the cops. We own the cops. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night. We're a bit of a cult here, where if you're not on the if you're on the outside looking in, I know it looks a little bit weird, but that's only because it's a little bit weird. However, into the air we go. Sky high is where the technology is going. Garkusha is putting on a clinic, and Garkusha is locking in. I appreciate that. Okay, big slice is coming out, and this is going to be all Garkusha right now, and he's going to get it done. The Cult of Vape, where you too can join for $6 or $7 a month, but right now we are all tied up, just like me on a Saturday night. Chat, let's go take a look at that replay. Chat, I need you guys to get serious. Why do I get the feeling you guys are not taking this very seriously? I deserve to be taken seriously, and I will not take no for an answer. Shout out to the Tinder dates. Let's go, Chad. Let's get you back to the action, and let's send it back your way. Over 200 goats up in the building, and Disarted. Let's get it. Let's do the damn thing, though. Let's get rolling and let's get going, Chad. Let's do the damn thing. Garkusha most recently coming out with that win, and he's going to steal back some solid momentum. This is going to be 9Z taking on OTR. Let's get it. By the way, this is what got Wasnet here. I don't know if you want to change the character, but I don't know if you shouldn't change the character.
Same. Except for Chio.
Chad, what can I say? I'm the smartest person I know. Sometimes I'll see like equations on like college dorms and I'll like, you know, solve them. Also, my best friend's Ben Affleck. Let's go. You guys deserve top content. Top content. Sorry, words are hard, chat. And we're going to give it to you. We're working our way in again. And again, you see Wasnet trying to out-pizza the HUD. And that makes me angry, chat. All right, whips it out. You never want to do that on the first date. However, who am I to tell you how to live? Oh, Jesus, snapping him upside the dome nugget. And Garkusha right now seems to have been able to solve this riddle known as Wasnet. Good grab. Blowing out those guts, Taco Bell treatment in full effect with the whiffopotamus. I'm not a geologist, but that is the deadliest animal you will see. And Bowser, what's up, man? Yeah, we like movies around here. Slams him back down, overhead technology on the loose as well. Lowe's, he's swinging for the fences right now. All right, and trying to work his way in. All right. And Garkusha, though, he's getting zoned from space. Not ideal, however. That is going to be a big pep in the step coming from Big Wasnet as well. Oh, Jesus. Once again, overhead into the low. And this is going to be the bomb squad well on the loose. The overhead coming out again, but this is going to be Wasnet. He's laying it on it. That's going to be enough.
Did you like that?
Round 2. Fight.
And by the way, put a 1 in chat. Who's been here for all 3 hours, basically? This event has gone omega long. I think we'll have some... No, actually, no. We got Shark Tank tomorrow. That's crazy. Once again, if you've not already, consider liking the channel, subscribe if you've not already, or if you unfollowed because of the ASMR, which we will be doing again, chat. I haven't done ASMR since I was like 31 this year. All right, Bowser says I've been here forever. Rev's been here forever. DJ Crush, I'm on hour 6 or 7. You've actually watched the VOD twice, and I appreciate the time travel technology on full display. All right, jump, it's coming. Bomb squad well again on the loose. Which one of these two is going to be taken over? I don't like the way this looks. Umgadi watching in the background, pulls out the ghost. This should be something resembling a punish. And there we go. That's a perfect combo starter. Garkusha starting to wake up right in front of our very eyes. Unfollowed just because I paid for it. I got you, Rev. I got you. But make sure you resubscribe, all right? We're trying to get to 6 or 7 trillion subscribers today. And if we don't get that, I'm going to be angry, Chad.
Final round.
And Nikki Mabob has actually stayed up the entire time. Nikki Mabob, I see you did actually send me a message. I really hope we can get something going for OCE soon. I'm down like 4 flat tires. You already know it. DJ Crush, you give any spoilers for this match, all right? You're banned for at least 6 or 7 minutes. Okay? Good grabs over here, though. Slams him into the ice wall. Shout outs to Game of Thrones. Overhead. All right, Garkusha does look in prime order right now. It is looking pretty nice. However, looking so nice, we had to bring out the ice. There's going to be some damage on the side of none other than Garkusha. And Chad, who in this building, all 200 viewers, all 200 plus, I should say, who wants to see an Australian event? We're going down under. I'm pulling out the Aussie accent, Chad. If we get to $10 more, I'll do an Aussie accent, Chad. Trust me, you want to see this. I am a sellout. I can't be bought. Trust me, Chad. People say, Vape's not a sellout. No, he is, Chad. And into the air we go. This is going to be some damage. Look at this. Wasnet on prime position to pull away and take a 2-1 lead. All right, I got you, DJ Crush. DJ Crush, probably one of the biggest fans of the channel. He's a personal friend of mine as well. Said, sure, I'd be down. Lady of Chaos, hey, man. We got to do something for the OCE boys. It's been about a year and a half since we've done an event for Australia. I believe it was Paxson who won that last one. Could be wrong. Or was it FGC boy? Probably FGC boy. That guy's insane. 10 seconds left. He spends the fatal blow. So I can get my inversion table for the down under. What does that even mean? I don't understand big words. Don't say big words. We don't understand them. And that is going to be one way to disarm your opponent, and that is going to be Wasnet on a 2-1 score. All right, chat, looking good. He said, can I play the game with mouse and keyboard? I mean, that's up to you. I play with a Guitar Hero controller, chat. I play it with a steering wheel. And yo, Bloopy Monster, what's up, man? He says, how's the goat doing, man? Are you talking about yourself? I gotta say, man, hopefully you're having a great day. Welcome back to the chat, I should say. And 2-2-2s all the way around, chat. Let's get you back to the action, and let's do it. And Michael's saying he needs one more victory. Is Garkusha gonna be taking the slow pony through the rubber forest, or is he taking the bullet train all the way to Smartsville? Let's get it. And chat, we've got one more match after this. We've got the main event of the evening. The winner of this going to be taken on Disarted. Let's get it, let's roll, and let's go. By the way, I see we're coming up on 3,000 views, man. And that is a lot more than I can count to, chat. I'm not a very smart man, did not graduate college, and of course did not graduate high school. Who needs books? Why do I need to read books? I'll read the chat.
Frost, Jax.
All right, let's do the damn thing, chat. Let's send it your way, and let's go.
Of the gangster life I miss.
Same.
Let's see, do we get that game 5? He says Tragic versus Eggshell. And Fire X, congrats on what? What did I do? Tony Mins will host a party for me? He's gonna make me exit now, though. All right. Wasnet. Takeda has definitely been the flavor of the day with the whole CS and CFG. Right now, Garkusha. Looking to send this a game file on not graduating high school. We should celebrate for me not graduating high school, chat. It's a very big accomplishment. However, trying to swing that batter. And Shower Thoughts cheering for Wasnet to get this done right here and right now. Over 200 goats well in attendance. Make sure you tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your friend's wife that Vape's Fight Night is on. And right now, we're watching some peak cinema, chat. Let them know about the ASMR. And he says, yo, my Trippin' has Vapes always streamed on YouTube as well. Only caught him live on Twitch. We streamed on Twitch for the longest time. Right now, we're making that YouTube journey. You should still expect to see us on Twitch, though. And Advard saying, great set. Yeah, these guys have been absolutely swinging. These two have played each other in a ton of tournaments. This is the one that matters right now, though. $100 on the line. Remember, it is going to be top 3 payout. So I've asked him because I've been paying for 1,000 hours on PS since MK9. Yeah, dude, if you can play on MK1 on PC and mouse, or on keyboard and mouse, you are good to go. Yeah, Fire X has been a hell of a day. It's been a very big day. The players are getting paid out, and we might get a little bit of stake ups today. However, right now, this is going to absolutely hurt Garkusha. He's 1 round away from sending this to a game 5, and I need that in my life, just like I need Kabirson in my DMs and possibly in my bedroom. Chat, let's go! He says, since when is it top 3? Since we got, well, Disarted. If you win this event, it was going to be $50 regardless. So now we get to pay out top 3. We're trying to keep people coming back, you know, understand? And if Garkusha or Wasnet don't get at least $20 out of this, then I don't know if I can live with myself. However, if anybody does want to donate to Disarted, it's fun. He's trying to buy himself a new desk that he broke. So you can do that right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. All right, good stuff. Yeah, Fires, we're trying to encourage. We're trying to encourage. We're trying to pay out more players these days. Overhead. Into the sky we go. Garkusha, though, putting Wasnet in a ton of trouble. The deli is out. Full sandwich is coming your way. Nice. And Yarin says, is Kenji still the goat of combos? He's got some very swagadocious combos. And right now you are seeing that on full display. Wasnet not blocking. All right. And another low, another big swing. Batter tries to knock it out of the park. Donnie Williams style and Chad. This is going to be tough right now. Wasnet bringing it back. So damn, who made Disarted rage? Disarted, do you want to tell him that story or should I? I think you're better at telling it. And with that though, Wasnet goes on set point. He needs 1 more round to advance to grand finals. Let's go.
Final round, fight.
And Wasnet, he is the Michael Jordan of lashes. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I forget that story. Disarted knows it though all too well. All right, big swing of the batter. And the ice wall is out. Shout out to Game of Thrones. Walls of Jericho, one would say. Hey, Vape, have you ever played MK Mobile? Yes, I did. Yes, I have, yes. I don't play it often, though. Who wants to do an MK Mobile tournament? So those were dark times? Yeah, it was like evening, huh? All right. Still well over 200 in attendance, though, in Garkusha. He looks primed to send us to a Game 5. One more would most certainly do this. And Chad, with that, a big brutality. We've got a Game 5 en route. Chad, let's do the damn thing. I need to see you guys come through with all the emotes. I know a bunch of you already have subs. Who's moving on to Grand Finals? Is it going to be Wasnet or Garkusha? Garkusha most recently coming out with the momentum. B-Wood made you rage? That is crazy. B-Wood, like the nicest guy. All right, Chad, but with that, one final match. Let's get it back your way. Aardvark is ready to see it, and Chad, or Advard, I should say, is ready to see it. And who am I to deny you guys? Let's do the damn thing. I see the emotes on the loose. Let's go. By the way, Chad, tomorrow will be Shark Tank. Be sure to tune in. It is going to be our 7th qualifier. We are ready to go. Blast off, and this is going to be the final match between these two. The winner of this gets Disarted. We're just going to invite you to this hill. And I see us creeping on 3,000 viewers. Man, that would be an all-time thing. That'd be an all-time record for one stream, by the way. Thank you guys again so much for all the love. All right, Jaxophone coming on out. All right. Wasnet, though, he knows how to beat this ticket. He knows how to beat Garkusha. He's done it twice. Jump-ins coming through, and beautiful stuff we are seeing out of Wasnet. Wasnet trying to swing away down once again, and another solid grab. I would say if Disarted wins this event, by the way, this would be the first event of mine he's won in quite some time. He's looking to get paid. Coming through from the GOATed community. Right now, we're playing a little bit of guerrilla warfare, trying to make our way in, trying to make our way out. Shout out to the Tinder dates, throws him back down again. Wasnet making his way in. And another down one, a big swing away. Here come the walls of Jericho. And this should be all Wasnet. If he gets one more, this is over. And king of the swing again. Overhead. Got to break away from any and all of that. And Fire Axe, I will say after today, I kind of miss the top tiers. Let me just be completely honest. Because we've seen so much Takeda. However, right now, this Takeda is kind of cooking. He's good looking, much better than me. Okay, the jump in's coming again. Overhead swing as well. Low's coming out. Who is going to Grand Finals, Chad? There's $100 for the top 3, and that's going to be Wasnet.
I will prove myself.
Round 2.
All right, Wasnet, he needs one more round. Can he get a showdown with Diz? And by the way, if you're wondering who sent Wasnet to losers, it was none other than Disarted. Big damage, though, coming on the side of the Jaxophone. A very good round as well. Yes, I would agree with you, Michael. Right now, Wasnet, though, I don't think anybody's going to deny him of this. He's going to Grand Finals with one more big combo. Garkusha needs to get locked. He needs to get loaded. Garkusha, this is still doable. Not if you drop combos like that, though. Another low. Sento's still out. He's got to resummon, which he's going to do. This is actually very doable. And yes, DJ Crush saying beauty is in the eye when you hold her. I am agree. Okay. And Shadow overhead. Life lead is going to be somewhat negligible. Down 3, and Chad, that's gonna be it! And that is all Wasnet. He advances to Grand Finals, and he is going to get it done. And now we have our showdown. This was our 2nd match of the day, and it's gonna be our last match of the day. Wasnet gonna be taking on Big Disarted. Let's go take a look at that replay. By the way, chat, 3-hour streams, man. I miss doing these. I think the longest I ever did was like 8 hours. And I never want to do that again, but I love spending time with you guys. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying the show. We've got one more, of course, for your viewing pleasure. And by the way, over 200 goats in the building, could not ask for anything more. We've got one more match for you guys. It's going to be the main event of the evening. Grab your friends, grab your wife, grab your friend's wife. Let's do it. It's going to be Wasnet taking on Disarted. Keep in mind, if Wasnet does win 3 matches, then we just go to a bracket reset. If Disarted wins 3 matches, this event is over. Diz, let's get you up in the house. I demand it. Let's go. The winner of this guaranteed to walk away with $50. The loser getting 30. That is not some bad chump change whatsoever. And chat, let's do it together or as friends. Let's go. And by the way, Wasnet's already pissed. All right, Chad, Disarted, he's coming through. I demand it. Where the hell is he? Disarted? Disarted, where the hell are you? Wasnet, invite Disarted, please. All right, let's do it, Chad. Put a 1 if you're cheering for Disarted. Put a 2 if you're cheering for Wasnet. Put a 3 if you're cheering for Vape. I'll jump in, Chad. Don't say I won't. It's a lot of money. If I had $50 right now, you guys would never see me again. You can't make me show up here. All right, let's do it. A 3 coming from Big Rev. 6, 7 from FireX, yes. Lady of Chaos cheering for Diz. FireX cheering for me. Got you. Sorry, do you see the problem here? Is it Vape, how old am I? Well, I mean, I just turned 21 the other day. Put a 10 on that. Dude, where the hell are you? Did I invite you? Let's do that then. Chat, sorry for the delay. It will happen again. All right, let's get it. Sensei Wolf with a 6-7 as well. Look at this beautiful bracket, by the way. 3 hours to run this. And I think we might take a day or two off from double elimination. Not from events, because let's face it, guys. You guys are stuck with me. But it might be a little while till we do some double elimination. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this, by the way. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. This has been a long tournament, man. We've been running the solo dolo. 200 plus in the building. Let's get it. 2, even though I think Disarted's going to win, says Shower Thoughts. Yes, he did. Virex, I have the footage to prove it. Let's get it. And Grand Finals is here. Who is going to be getting this done? All right, let's get it, man. And let's get Wasnet in here, too. He's been playing incredible today. And all 3 of those guys are going to be walking home with a little bit of cash, man. 50 to first, 30 to second, and 20 to third. As it stands right now. If anybody wants to donate to that, you can, most certainly can, but you don't have to. And by the way, Bowser said, we've been procrastinating all day. Bowser, I always appreciate you coming through here showing the love, man. All right, let's do the damn thing, Chat. It is Grand Finals time, and only one is going to be able to call himself a band tournament winner. Yeah, Chat, I've been pretty much active with this event since 6 a.m. today. It's currently 12 p.m. Insane. All right, let's get it, though. Wasnet's in the house. Gentlemen, start your engines. Let's get this party started. 9Z taking on OTR. Let's get cooking. He said, Diz, you owe me for beating everyone? Give me $10? So are the DLC characters bad? No, they're some of the best in the entire game. All right, chat. You see what I'm looking at? Let's get this party cooking. Well over 200 viewers in the house. Let's get going. And Rev saying, oh, Cali boy? Yes, sir. Southern California in the house. Where are you coming from, Rev, by the way? You legally do have to tell me, by the way. Oh, crazy? Zara says we're coming out with some general shout. We're going to give you guys some more character variety because you guys deserve it. We demand it.
Round 1. Fight.
Kansas City? Kansas. Robert Hume says we get to see some shout. You better believe it. All right. Wasnet says, I want to win this tournament. I want to win it now. This is basically a $20 money match between these guys. Thanks to this amazing community, we were able to pay out the top 3. And Rush, what's going on? And Spawn, that's great. All right. Big damage, though, on the side of none other than Disarted, though. We do see the B-Wood combo on the side of Diz. All right, though, the lash is coming out. Look at this damage on the side of Wasnet. He's going full double bits to Chesty. You're welcome, Spoon. You're welcome, Spoon. You know my name. Wow. You can't look that up anywhere. Overhead. By the way, Lady of Chaos, you're coming from the Midwest as well. And Sensei Wolf excited to see that MK movie, but right now, Wasnet, he is cooking. All right. Throws him into the corner. This general shout looking to get it done right here and right now. Overhead technology on the side of Diz. Nice. All right, down one as well. It's like calling Ribs Dennis. Who cares? Wow. All right. Double overheads into the low as well. And right now, this general shout is looking to cook. However, Wasnet still battling back. Disarted, I will say, is maintaining that lead. If you're just rejoining us, or if you've been here the entire time, this is our main event of the evening. So give me 5 minutes, I can be in Missouri, says Rev. He says we're on the corner of the state. This guy? Yes, FireX. DMs. Okay. Overhead again. He is coming. He will come fast. Hey, man. We appreciate that. And Disarted, they're going to tie this bad boy up. This General Shao. Looking like a true boss character. We need that. So fast you won't even see it. Hey, shout outs to the inside jokes, man. We love those. Okay. Jumping's coming. The Kano pressure is on the loose, and Disarted, though, looking to make it rain. Dropping bombs. Here we go. Now once again. Nice. We are still pressing. We are still guessing a beautiful duckopotamus. Overheads again. Disarted, he's been able to guess right on this pretty much the entire time. And by the way, Curious George says, what is Cinco de Mayo? It is 5th of May. And if you're here in Southern California, it's a big holiday around here. I'm going to be celebrating with you guys. I'm coming from Tejas, says Big DJ Crush, and now Disarted, though, looking to completely pull away. This is some damage on his side. Gets rid of the Jax. Overhead is going to be good in chat. This should be enough to wrap it up. Disarted. Going to take a 1-0 lead with one more. And he is matching. There is nothing to be said or done about any of that. 1-0 going to be your official score. All right, Disarted, he needs 2 more wins to end this tournament. Is he going to get it done? And by the way, chat, we're 150 away from getting to 3K views on this stream alone. Let's go! So it's all over, yeah. Cinco de Mayo. It's pretty big out here. Make sure you stay safe on those roads, man, because, yeah, people drive crazy. People forget, man. All right, let's do it, though. Let's get it back sent your way, and let's see how this one is going to end. By the way, if this is your first time watching, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Definitely does help us out. And without you guys, we would not be here. Thank you again. And yo, MP, what's up, man? It says National Holiday here, Liberation Day, end of World War II. It is all of that rolled into one. But right now, we got a Raiden pick coming out of Wasnet. He's just kind of window shopping. Raiden Jaxo. We've seen Nicky Mabob do pretty good things with this combo. Is it going to happen again? People forget, man.
Round 1. Fight.
And once again, $100 in that piggy bank. Thank you so much to this amazing community. 300 channel gifted memberships. Thank you so much to both Hetero and Guts and more for coming through. And thank you so much to everybody who has helped support the stream, simply being here, making it worth doing every single day. And once again, this has been quite the journey here on YouTube. Formerly, we are on Twitch. We still should be on Twitch every once in a while. However, right now, we are primarily focused here on the tubes. Basically, a national holiday in the US too. Yeah, anything people can get to celebrate, we're going to take advantage of that. And yo, what's going on? Ben Graham saying we got clobbered. You better believe it, man. However, good grab, though, on the side of none other than Disarted, though. He looks in complete control. However, put a scratch on that because here comes Wasnet. There's some unbreakable damage, though, except for he can kind of get away from that if he drops the combo. Double low, triple low. The low's so nice. We did it thrice. Now one again. Still pushing our way through. Any excuse to drink this chaos, absolutely. And another low. Disarted, can he bring this back plus frames? But you know, oh, I had a feeling Wasnet was going to press on that. Not quite. Kano as well. Good grab, even better tech. The jump is coming through left, right, and center field. Low again. And another grab. Wanted, does he spend the meter? Yes, he does. And that is going to be the round, though. 1050 health on that general shout. However, Wasnet actually has more due to the fact that he's using the Jax.
Fight.
215 in chat. So, Vape, what's worse, being blind or paralyzed? I wish that on nobody. I wish neither on anybody. I'm not gonna sit here and make a tier list out of tragic things to happen to people. Unless we get 20. I'm kidding. No. No. And Nicky Mabob said this Raiden needs work. Hey man, we gotta get that. We gotta get that Nicky Mabob back on stream, man. I cannot wait. Hopefully we can get something cooked up for the Oceanic region. I'm guessing we would have to host it at a different time, but you know what? I'm adjustable, chat. I'm flexible. Nice. Overhead as well. And Wasnet showing that this Raiden piece has something to be feared. Disarted, though, says we're mashing on Wake Up. You better believe it. Wasnet coming through with some plus frames, and he's going to spend that fatal blow. Disarted going to be forced to break. Ooh, no, that doesn't convert. Are you kidding me? And Wasnet getting scabbed. Disarted is halfway to winning this set. I got you, Bowser. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, by the way. I still think the first, not the first 3. The sequel, not... Episodes 1, 2, and 3. I thought they were really good. Childhood core memories. 6, 7, and 8. Or no. 7, 8, and 9 were absolutely terrible. Into the sky we go, though. Look at this damage on the side of Diz. And nice. And we are still cooking. We are still good looking. You guys are. Not necessarily me. But I think blindness, I don't know. I don't want to wish tragedies on anybody. All right. Wasnet, though. Can he tie this up? Overhead is going to be good to go again. Disarted right now trying to go full double pitch to Chesty on this, and hang on a second. Wasnet spin the fatal blow, but he drops it, not like this. And Nicky Mabob might have been onto something. This Raiden might need a little bit of work. Overhead as well. And one more. One more is all it's going to take, and that's going to do it, chat. Disarted on a 2-0 score. Needs one more to win this tournament. And all I got to say is may the best man win here. This has been an insane event from start to absolute finish. Let's go take a look at that replay. And this has been an incredible event. Hopefully everybody here has been enjoying it. And I gotta say, man, a 3-hour event. I could not think of a better crowd I would want to spend it with, guys. Truly, thank you so much for making this an event worth doing. But now we've got to finish it together, or as friends, as DJ Chris would say. Let's go! Fitterix, yes. Shower Thought says there could be a potential 3-0. People forget, man. People forget, man. All right, let's do the damn thing, though. Wasnet would need to win 3 straight here in order to even have a chance at winning this tournament. He decides it's time for the Kimchi.
Sub-Zero, Temple of Counter.
By the way, chat, we are 70 views away from getting to 3K on one stream alone. Did not think it would happen, man. But we're going to see. We're going to see where we get right here and right now. Let's get it.
Round 1. Fight.
What I'm learning is if you ban certain characters, you get a lot of Takeda and a lot of Kenshi. However, Disarted trying to win this all on General Shao. You know, lasers coming out, though, but we do have projectile parry technology. Nice. Good low. Disarted still swinging away on any and all of this. By the way, I will say this has officially been one of the longest events in recent memory. But you know what? I feel good. I feel rejuvenated. All right. Wasnet with a big jump in, though. That's going to be Diz. Diz taking him down southbound on the I-10 freeway. Look at the damage, though. However, that Sub-Zero cameo to save his bacon axe. Actually, no. It's going to be blocked, and it's going to be punished. Jump in coming. Disarted right now doing some work, doing the Lord's work out here. And an overhead. This is looking terrible for Wasnet. This actually might be enough to clean it up. One more to go. And 2 into the low, and there's the Kano there, and that's going to be Diz. And he goes on event point just like that.
2. Fight.
Let's see where we're taking it from here. Disarted, though, getting punished, though, and that is going to be an excellent setup on the side of Wasnet. Keep in mind, Kenshi was his secondary early on in the game. However, he has since moved on to other characters since then and now. Big damage as well. And another low coming out on the side. Disarted right now going through the ringer by the looks of it. And Wasnet, though, he needs this W. We want more games. By the way, Lady of Chaos said, yeah, this is choosing violence to the 10th degree. Hang on. All right. Wasnet still in the lead. Can he maintain it, though? That is going to be the ultimate question. Disarted, a one-man wrecking crew. All right, overhead as well. And overhead not going to be paying off. Wasnet looking to punish. Diz, what do you got? He cannot afford to get shimmied here. However, Wasnet going to take his turn back. Disarted looking for that up block. And Wasnet going to be taking this one to the corner. However, how did he drop that? Not like this, Wasnet. This could be the beginning of the end. One more is all Diz needs, and he knows it. Goes for the Kano grab. Chopping that tree. Wasnet not looking to go away, not just yet. The overhead, can he finish this? And that is going to be Wasnet getting his first round in quite some time, just like that.
Final round. Fight.
And we are 40 away from hitting that 3K. Is it going to happen today? Overhead again. Disarted, though. Wasnet says it's time to break. Disarted still on event point. If he wins this round, this tournament is over. The workers will be picked up. Hey, man. He said, Vape, I'm going to sleep after the stream, as am I, Sensei Wolf. However, later, I will be up for some NBA action. Let's see how the Lakers are looking today. And right now, Diz is looking to pull this one away. Disarted. I don't think anybody's going to be stopping this one. Disarted going. Wait. Hang on a second, Chad. You guys believe in Christmas miracles here. Holiday seasons are going to be long over. Overhead. Good guess on Disarted's part, and we're double mashing on this. Overhead, he's on chip territory. Wasnet, what do you got for us? And a low sweep and chat, that's gonna do it. And that is gonna be Disarted winning this on a 3-0 score. I'm not sure if he lost a game all day. This was a tournament literally built for him. He came through, he got it done, and he won the event. Guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. And of course, thank you all so much for being here with us. If anybody needs a replay on that, I've got you covered right here. An incredible event, 3K viewers, and all I can say, guys, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for continuing to support the stream. I love our community, guys, and I want nothing more than to keep this going. We'll be live again tomorrow with some Shark Tank action. Disarted going to take home 50 bucks. Wasnet going to get a nice 30 piece. And Garkusha, we got a little something for you in the form of a 20 bomb. Thank you so much for this amazing community. Thank you guys all so much for being here. And with that, your champion, none other than 9Z's own Disarted. A huge congratulations to them. And with that, guys, that is going to be our event coming to a close today. Disarted, if you want a screenshot of that, that is going to be the time to take it. Other than that, Chad, that is going to be it for us today. Thank you all so much for being here. We'll be live tomorrow with some Shark Tank action. Me and Computerson, thank you guys so much for listening to me yap for well over 3 hours. Other than that, guys, I gotta be sending myself home. I gotta be sending you guys away. You guys have a great time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Much love, guys. Take care, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.